Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
My name is Errol Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football. Bless.
Hi, my name is Taiko Tracy, former national 100-meter champion of Jamaica, and you're tuned into Elite Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of the new and upcoming informations we have to do with, especially corruption in athletics. And turn on the notification bell to get all of the upcoming information that you need.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Sletman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boyz top news.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Byron Rose Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boyz, and sports. Peace out.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to everyone down in the comment section. Really do appreciate all of you guys tuning into another episode on Elite Sports TV with your boy Ryan LFC. People, we have a lot to talk about tonight. The Reggae Boyz squad to face Canada is out. I don't hear a lot of people is complaining, but the squad look good. The squad look good. Allow me to tell people, the squad look good. But I wish we drop one of the striker them and bring in Cephas. You understand? Any one of the striker them could drop and bring in Cephas. And not only that, the midfield looking good. But people, we have a lot to talk about in this one. No excuse for the Reggae Boyz. People, we have to beat Canada in Jamaica. Let me tell you this, people. Don't listen to nobody. Jamaican player playing in England, Jamaican playing at the state. But Canada cold is a different thing. You understand? Canada cold is a different thing. So, you see this game versus Canada. In Canada, listen, we have to come to this game with the advantage. Coming back to Kingston, coming back to Canada. We have to beat them in a Jamaica. We have to beat Canada in a Jamaica. If we want to stand a chance to win this game, we have to beat them. We have to come into Canada with a 2-0 victory over this Canadian team. People, this team is too good enough for us not starting to get result against big team in CONCACAF. Look at the Canada roster. They have some quality player. Canada have roughly 14 to 15 players is playing in Europe right now. So this Canadian team mix with a lot of youngster and experienced player to get the job done. And people, I'm telling you, this is our best opportunity to hold Canada in Kingston, Jamaica and thump up them face. Me not take back that. If we want to go to Copa America, we have to come and beat Canada. Getting a points, not going to help us, people. Yeah, man. So people will have to rough up this Canadian team. It is a must. You understand? But people, before we get into the Reggae Boyz squad, we know how we do things over here. We're going to talk about the Jamaican Premier League. We're just going to touch and go with the Jamaican Premier League. We're going to give you a little bit of light on the Dakar Cup, and also give you guys a little bit of informative thing from the JC George's game. You understand? So we're going to get into that. You understand? No, man, we beat Canada in Canada. In Jamaica. We should beat Canada in Jamaica. But people, we're going to warm up the engine a little bit before we get into things, people. You understand? And people, I have my guests. I want to make the guests know, say, I give him a spot on the show tonight. So I'm not going to take the whole day and give a story before him get into the real meat of the thing. You understand? We have a whole heap for unpack. I need to give the guests him own a show upon it when him come at film time. Think I need to do that. But I watch him first and see how serious him is and how loyal him is to the foot before we give him a show for running it. Last time we get a couple other people show, it never worked out. So we hope to this one. But without further ado, guys, we are going to bring our guests. People, as I say, we'll talk about the Jamaican Premier League. Anik Garden lost to Tivoli by 3-1. Portmore United win. We're going to talk about them things. We're going to talk about the result. And also we're going to touch a little bit on the Manning Cup semi-final matchup. But without further ado, people, see the judges, man, they may come in. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, greetings. Greetings to all great people of our sacred planet. Yes, I, Babatunde, live, living and up.
Up a little bit, man, and come from man and eat the bit.
I'm not seeing you, sir.
You not seeing me?
No, I don't see no visuals from your side.
I don't know, man. Seems like you need to get the glasses, man.
Ryan LFC, all I see is a blank thing by your side. But
a blank thing. All right, the most important thing, yeah, ear the eye. So
yes, I hear the eye.
Yeah. But before we get into the Reggae Boyz squad, people, we're going to talk a little bit about the Dakar Cup and the Premier and the Manning Cup, the Jamaican Premier League. We have to talk about it, people. We're not box yourself in a one thing. Yeah, but go ahead, man. Coach Babatunde.
All right, so greetings again to all our...
Speak up, man, Babatunde. We on the bed bridging.
Enthusiasts. Yeah, me out there enough. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Much better.
All right, nice. So, yes, greetings to all football lovers. This time of the year, we often have our brain focused on Manning and the Costa Cup in this part of the hemisphere. In yesterday's game, we had Jamaica College playing up against St. George's College, and then we had Hydel against Stats. That's the final four in the quarterfinal round of the Manning Cup. St. George's College came out on top in that one. In the latter stages of the first half, St. George's won a penalty. Jamaica College came back in the 68th minute, tied the game 1-1. Could have gone further ahead, or they could have even led that contest had they put away the numerous chances that they created. All in all, George's was equal to the task, and whatever Jamaica College built, the St. George's defense and custodian tore down or prevent them from going ahead. The crowd did come out. At one point, I am when I'm looking at the overall environment of the place, I got the feeling that George's brought more supporters out than Jamaica College did. So all in all, it was a good matchup. Like Coach Ferguson had said in the post-match interview, they got a number of things wrong yesterday, which was one of them was that giving up of a so-called soft goal. I never use that term in my coaching duties, and I won't use it in my analytical duties. A goal is a goal. It rolled across that white line. Official point to center circle on the pitch, which is a signal to say, that is a goal. It is a goal. Soft, hard, long, tall, whatever. It is a goal. So JC now came back, like we know they are, that blue flame, when that blue flame lights, it is fire. And they brought that to George's, and in the 68th minute, it paid dividends through their substitute, which Coach Ferguson brought on in the second half. So all in all, it was a good matchup, exciting stuff. In the other game, Heidel against Tivoli, Heidel came out on top, 3-1. Most expected, it to go that way. I did see a win for Heidel. I did also see a win for Jamaica College yesterday. It didn't quite work that way, but like I did say, you have to show up and play and do the right things the right way in order to get the right results. Over to you, Mr. Ryan, LFC.
So Babatunde, let's get back to one game, Bridget. You move too quick, man. Never say you can't stay too long, but you move too quick. Are you surprised of the Jamaica College, the amount of chance that they create yesterday, but did not put away their chances where they get roughly about 4 chances where they should find the back of the net?
All right, so the freezer has come out on Ryan LFC, and so as soon as we get that sorted out, we'll be back to regular programming, so to chat. You did an all right?
You're not hearing me.
All right, you freeze up, so you're going to have to go again. I don't know what's going on with the thing on your side, but you froze, so you're going to have to go again because the audience missed that question.
Yeah, I said Jamaica College create a lot of chance yesterday, but they did not take their chance.
Yes, definitely they did. From the get-go, they went on the attack. But George is preparing how they prepare through the spectacles of technical director Neville Bell and head coach Marcel Gale. Like you hear Coach Bell explain after the game, they prepared and prepare well. They know what JC had and they prepared for it. Saying that, there were some occasions where they had some clear-cut chances on the target, but they chose to put it wide rather than putting it into the goal.
And the judge's goalie had made some fantastic save too. Very well.
He was duly awarded the man of the match, and he did say in his post-match interview, he had to step up. There are moments when the defense were blundering, and he knew very well that he had to step up in order to take Georges through to the semi-final of the 2023 Manning Cup. And so, all in all, it was an exciting game. Again, ballers, when there's an opportunity for you to score, you have to take that opportunity. Missed chances don't count, and that is why JC is out and Georges is in.
Yeah, and he were speaking, listen to Bertis Bell interview where I'm speaking about last year they did not go deep, but this year they have 2 Premier League players, they have 6 Super League players. So them coming into this season with a little bit more experience, and it showed that their team is growing, and it showed that normally you'd rough up the Georges team, but you cannot say that about this Georges team. They're up for the backer, they're up for the physicality of it. And I think they did well against, JC. They score first, come out second half. They do what they have to do, sit behind the ball, defend very well. And I think they nullify the JC team. And as I said, the man of the match, without that goalkeeper for STGC, I think JC was smiling right now and in the Manning Cup semi-final. But we cannot say that because of the brilliance of the STGC goalkeeper.
Right. So, and again, coaches, including Babatunde, I'm one who, anywhere I can get to take notes, I'm taking those notes. There is no shame in the great advancement of your talent as a coach or a baller. Coach Ferguson made a change yesterday in the second half, and that change gave him the equalizer. To be able to, not, this is not just for players now, but as even as coaches, to be able to efficient and effectively read that game minute or segment by segment, whether you want to do it every 9 minutes or every 13 or every 26. Being able to read that game is very vital. And so Coach Ferguson and his staff made a calculated change. And it is that substitute that gave Jamaica College the equalizer. I think his name is Jade Johnson, and he found that equalizer in the 68th minute based on the match card and the information that we gathered from the officials. We want to also hail up Mr. Scott, who quietly, rightly helped us out with the proper match card and so on, so we can begin to give our audience names and all of that. And so, yeah, all in all, O'Shea Nation took charge of that game, and he and his staff, I saw where they handled that game quite competently and so on. And I also saw that he commanded the respect of both coaches. You know, I recall one aspect of the match where he said something to the JC coach, and it wasn't any flare up, it was just an easy vibe. So all in all, that's good. No, one of the things, even after the match and we spoke with Coach Ferguson, you could see and feel, yeah, and you can empathize with ballers and coaches. Jamaica College really played to be into the semi-final of the Manning Cup. It didn't go that way. And so, yeah, you could feel it. You could see it in the players, how much they needed to move on to the semi-final. It just didn't go that way for them yesterday. Over to you, Ryan.
Yeah, fair enough. Want to big up to both team. Both team did very well in my opinion and stuff. But all right, let's move on. Tivoli Garden lose, Idle victorious. So STGC, Idle, Mona, and also.
All right, so Ryan froze out again.
4 team in the Manning Cup so far. You hear me?
You're freezer. The freezer come out tonight. While we prepare to move on to that game, we mentioned the scorer for Jamaica College, so we just want to share with our viewing audience. The goal scored by for Georges was scored by Brian Burkett, who wears the number 10 for STGC. Ryan, if you're unfreeze now, you still freeze up.
Yeah, you are hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but it's still a little muffled. But your picture is still, so I'm not seeing any movement from your image.
I think I hear internet in a Babatunde.
It work smooth for I. Coming off.
People, let me know if you want to see me a freezer or my internet and thing. Your internet Babatunde, my internet a good man.
All right. So Ryan's about in the internet. I fight against him. All right. So we're
internet.
So yes, you did a mention about the Tivoli Idle game. Go ahead.
The Tivoli Idle and thing. Yeah, but that's it. That's it. The Tivoli Idle. So let's go. Tivoli Idle. I know you didn't see that game there. So are you surprised?
I can tell our listeners this as much that Idle put 3 past Tivoli. Tivoli got a consolation, so to chat. They scored 1 goal in that game. On their way out of the Manning Cup for 2023, Idle will progress to the semi-final. The results that we have thus far, based on our the schoolboy website, we have Mona going through to face Idle. These are not yet official. They may change as ISA publish their thing tomorrow. But what we now have is we have Heidel to face Mona to face Heidel, and KC to play up against STGC. So again, Roper Cup is played every year. That precedes the Manning Cup, the start of the Manning Cup. It is a clash of that sort again. It's not Roper Cup this time. This is the Manning Cup now, where St. George's face off with Kingston College. They always call it the Battle of North Street. A giant that wears purple and another giant that wears sky blue and white. Interesting matchup awaits, and we will see how that one will go. Your thoughts on that, Ryan?
I think which Europa Cup you attack?
All right, so Roper Cup. Roper Cup is something that they play every year
but
between KC and George's.
Yeah, but that not pre-season.
Yeah, man. So my summarization is to say they often have that battle, but this time the battle will be in the Manning Cup.
Where you get that from? Is Idle KC.
All right, so I'm looking at a site, schoolboy football, but again,
I'm mad like that, brother. Idle, yeah, Idle. Listen to me. It's KC, Idle, Mona, Georges.
All right, good, excellent. So Mona versus Georges. So I can't go by what I see on that site. So
man, come on,
it is Mona versus Georges.
Reggie, you need to get some carrot, brother. You need some more carrot juice, brother.
No, carrot wouldn't do my eyes any good. But
the
correction is helpful. The correction is helpful, and we welcome it also.
Come here, say, where you get that from?
What's this name of this site up here?
No, man, you didn't even tell me, man. But I was lost a little bit a while ago when me heard him about them stuff there.
Okay, cool. So you have it now as Mona to face
STGC.
STGC. Let's make sure I have that one. Mona to face STGC. Yeah. And Heidel to face KC.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we put that side aside and work with what we have here. You have the dates for this?
No.
All right, cool. So as soon as that become available, I'm sure we'll have that and we can share with the viewing audience. How you see the put Babaton there aside now? How you see the Mona George's game going?
I think Mona will beat them.
So you see Mona to win over St. George's?
Yeah.
Why you say that? Why you see it that way?
Because I think Mona have more goal scorer. Mona will score more, and they show that in the last game against Stats. If they score 2 or 1, they can defend. They learn from their past mistake previously. So I think with the experience of the Mona team last year, went to the semi-final. I'm riding with Mona. I said it. I have to stick with it. I said it. If Mona beats Stats, they're going to go on and win the Manning Cup. So I'm going to stick with it.
Yes, Reggie.
I hear that.
Yeah, I did say that. I see George's being victorious in this one. I don't see a victory for Mona here.
Why?
I see George's going through to the final. This game will be a classic matchup. So even though I'm not supporting Mona to win this one, they have excellent ball players and so on. And they no doubt. I am still expecting that that good leadership that we saw on, I think, Friday from Denzel McKenzie for Mona. I'm expecting that to come to fore again for when this semi-final matchup. What I see coming out though is that the excellent tactician and the strategy and all of that the George's coaching staff employ, I am expecting that to take them or provide them with required victory. Doesn't mean that they can't be beaten. So up to this point, George's is still unbeaten in this part of the competition. So I'm seeing. Based on how I saw George's play JC. Go ahead.
Mona unbeaten too.
Yes, Mona is also unbeaten at this stage of the competition. So we in this in this semi-final now, the two teams that is going up against each other is unbeaten. Heidel and Casey did lose a number of their matches, so it's not the same for them. But based on how I saw George's play Jamaica College yesterday, I expect them, once they approach the game that way and add to things that they can do, because they did make some errors in yesterday's game, and their keeper really came up big for them. So based on that, then I am expecting them to be triumphant in this first game. What's the scoreline you're looking at, Ryan?
I am predicting Mona to win by 2-1. And your prediction is not sentiment thing. You just see George's as
it has nothing to do with sentiment. It has something to do with how I see they're really playing.
But this is 2 times you go, 3 times you go against Mona.
Yeah, I'm just not one who is going to be.
No, but that look away still. If you cheat and you get it wrong, and they keep on, at no point in time you're looking at it and say, boy, that team a cheater, no pick them, say them now go win and them end up win.
Yeah. I don't think we reached 3 yet. I think it's 2. But even if it is so, I will always be standing by my vision and my word. And if I am wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm on, I'm on. We get it off sometimes, we get it on sometimes, and that's quite fine. And that's what makes the earth nice, because we have differences, but with our difference, we still remain respectful to each other and so on. So some of the people listening in agree, some don't agree, and that's quite fine.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so what's the next prediction for the KC Idea? That's going to be a very good match too.
All right, this now. I am really one. I really like good quality football, and I really like how I see the Heidel. I like the unit of players that they put together, and once Coach Devon on this can get them to be penetrative into the opponent's third, and putting shots on that target away from that keeper, then I am looking for Heidel to be successful in this one. It is not going to be an easy task by any means, and at the same time, it's not going to be anything difficult. Just a little tedious, but Casey is going to come out and play. You got to always know that that's Vassal Reynolds standing on that touchline. You have to come with your tactics and strategy. Devon Anderson is the coach in charge of Heidel. He is going to be, he has to come also to play. And they always, after, when I'm coaching, I always plan for different scenarios. What I mean by that now, viewers, if one of my ballers is sent off in whichever minute of the field, what is going to be my next plan? Tactics, my strategy, the brain, preparing the brain of the ballers to handle high pressure. It's the Manning Cup and the Da Costa Cup, high pressure situation. If you're not prepared for it, then it won't be prepared for you. So it's not something that you walk into the stadium and they say, hey, you see 3 points here, people, you all look good. Take that. We ain't showing up to play. No. Both teams will be coming with feet blazing, Both teams possess high quality footballers. Both teams have high quality coaching staff. So it is another classic clash.
All right, for me, I have 3 teams, and may have them from first, second, third.
Yeah.
So my first team I predict to win the Manning Cup is Stats. They are my number 1 favorite. Now Stats is out. Mona becomes my second favorite team, and the third favorite, the third favorite is Idle.
Yeah.
And for me, based on what I see from Idle, based on playing against George's Stats, no, Mona, I should say. I like the way how Idle play football, and I think Idle will get the better of this. I think this is the game where KC luck run out for me in the Manning Cup, and I think Idle will make it to the Manning Cup final. So I am predicting Idle to beat KC by 3 goals to 1.
Interesting, sir. That is exactly my vision. Let's see if the boy Boberton is off this time or the boy gets it right. I saw 3-1 going to be the scoreline in favor of Heidel. So the 2 away, I say Heidel should come out victorious on top or victorious on this one. Let us see. I'm sure Vassarena is watching it now or whenever he sees this, will say, wow, them not give my team no chance. All right, I'm surprised with them. And that's quite fine too. That don't mean no, because I'm supporting or I'm expecting that Heidel will do well here. It don't mean that Coach Vassarena won't take his opportunity and won't come out to show what they're made of. Casey has already said though that they have surpassed expectations for the 2023 time period. And in some cases, he may be right. This is his first season. Coach Watson was in charge of that unit in the 2022 season. So yeah, not sure how much of the players they retain from that squad. But Coach Watson should come in for some praise or some honors for preparing the team that is currently there now. And so that's pretty much how I always look at it. So one coach leaves, another one came in. I'm always looking at the fact that some of the players that is in that setup were there from last year, even if it's one. And so still have to give credit to that coach. But all in all, I am looking at this as another super clash. Excitement awaits, and it's really good to see how the supporters come out to the games and support their teams. After that, they go home, irrespective of the results. For all the games that I've followed thus far, I've not heard or seen of any violent behavior towards each other. Like I keep saying, at the end of it, when it all begins, we are still yard people, so we have to look out for each other and respect each other. Over to you, sir.
All right. So, people, remember what Babatunde said. Him say, STGC and Idle will be in the final. Only difference me and him have, I have Mona to beat STGC and Mona and Idle to be in the final. So that's the only difference. I want you guys to remember that. All right. All right, let's move on to the Dacaster Cup now. So the Dacaster Cup now, so I'm going to tell you what is going on in the Dacaster Cup now. So Clarendon College, they are on 6 points. They are to the semi-final of the Dacaster Cup. And Glenmore is on 6 points. Manchester Christian High School, 2 games, 0 points. All right. Glenmore, sorry about that. Cornwall College is on 0 points. And BB Co is on 3 points. Garvey is on 3, and Dintil is on 6. So Dintil are already through to the Doncaster Cup semi-final. All right. But who you think going to go to the Doncaster Cup semi-final? Based on Clarendon College is true already, right? And
Yeah.
also Glenmore is true already. But one team out of the next group, they have one more team to decide to 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 go to go. All right. Cornwall College is on 0 points. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Who are you
All right.
who are your Doncaster Cup team? You're
All right.
looking to
So,
see to
so
win the Doncaster Cup.
I am always someone who support people who are not looked at as favorites. So on my board here now, I am looking at so we'll just before we get into that, we'll just give the scores out for yesterday. You cool with that?
Okay. Sure.
So Dentil triumphed over Garvey Massey 3 goals to 0. Um, in the Clarendon College against Girlchester, aka Manchester. Of course, Clarendon College had a 4-0 triumph over Manchester there. BB Coke, 2 goals to 0 over Cornwall College, and Glenmuir and Cristiano. Glenmuir eked out a 1-0 victory over Cristiano in yesterday's Doncaster Cup match. We still have one more round of or one set of games before they move on to the semi-final of the Doncaster Cup. Is that your
Yeah.
all right, good. So I'm still looking that Dentil will do something great for the entire St. Catherine, but I am not quitting on BB Coke. I'm not quitting on BB Coke. So I see BB Coke going through to the next round of matches or to the semi-final. Um, I also see Clarendon College going through. So those are my two teams thus far. Glenmuir is another team that's doing excellent well with the guidance of former Jamaica College assistant coach Andre Peart. So, but really, I really would love to see BB Coke progress to the semi-final. As to whether they can handle it all, I think so, based on what I've seen them display over the time period. In our last broadcast, I did say that I expect Patrick Graham to get the better of Clarendon College in yesterday's game. It didn't go that way, as Clarendon College defeated them 4 goals to 0. So, pretty much it is what it is. But I am really carrying BB Coke to go all the way. And yeah, I would really like to see Dinthill do well for Linstead. But my team in this part of this phase of the competition is BB Coke. Your thoughts on that, Ryan?
Well, BB Coke is not a bad team, you know. I like BB Coke. They have been excellent this season. But I want the people to keep an eye out on this Glenmore team. They are very well coached. I like the attitude of the Glenmore player. I remember, people, this is the second game I see Glenmore, and Glenmore know how to win the Doncaster Cup. And I think they're going to give Clarendon College a run for their money. Right?
Mhm.
But Dintil, another school that you cannot sleep on, as where coach said about um Dintil is a sleeping giant. But my problem with Dintil always coming close, and I say this is Dintil season, this is Dintil season, and it just cannot come true. So I don't know if this season is going to be a little bit different for me. But my team, different from Clarendon College, I want you guys to keep an eye out on this Glenmore team. For me, I think Glenmore, it will be a Glenmore Clarendon College.
Glenmuir Clarendon College final.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
calling it here right now.
Um, all right, interestingly. Garvey Massey, even though they lost yesterday, it's not a team that should be counted out. Yeah, it's a BB Coke is what I'm really supporting them in this phase of the competition. But don't be surprised if Garvey Massey find themselves into the semi-final and final. But like I say, on the day of the match, is that you have to come out and play, and how you prepare is always going to determine how well you play. So that is pretty much how I'm seeing it going forward. All in all, it was an exciting matchup yesterday. Based on how they set this part of the competition, and this is what I've been saying over the years to Issa. When it get to this phase of the competition, every match, the thing should be set in such a way that you broadcast every match. And one of the things is I'm not really in favor of one television outlet or station having both competitions. If I ever become the president of ISA, because the part of the interest that I have is to get the talent of our boys and girls on show. And when the games are televised, people who are not in the country and can't attend, even if they're in the country and they're not able to attend, they can watch the game and follow closely. So what I would really love to see is the Doncaster Cup going to one station and the Manning Cup going to another station, because once you get into this phase of the competition, whether it's the final 32 or the final 16, all games should be broadcast live. Sportsmax doesn't really help us much because the age of the demographic. We have past ballers that are at a certain age now. Not all of them is internet savvy or computer savvy, going to have to download an app in order to watch a football match. That really hinders the growth of the football. I really don't like that idea. And I have had experience where to download that app, the app is not compatible with all devices. And so that is another hindrance again. But at some point, we are getting better. And we will see that betterness coming forth and going forward as we progress. But I have put it to Issa before, and I'll be suggesting again. I think one of the times we may have the Issa president on, if that's one of the things that you want to do, Ryan. But here is it. All games should be televised. The competition is set in such a way that if you're focusing on the Manning Cup, you can't see the Doncaster Cup. And you really have quality ballers on show in every team. Your thoughts on that?
It's a good idea. It's a great idea. Based on, a lot of team. You have over 70 team in the Doncaster Cup. You have over 46 school in the Manning Cup. I think that's a great idea. Can Issa pull away and say, okay, Sportsmax, you focus on and TV and the Manning Cup, but CVM or TVJ could buy the rights in Babatunde. Say TVJ where they CVM or them rebrand it as CVM. You see the company them CVM and TV. I think them do enough justice for this. Me understand it's a business at Jamaica, but I don't think they do enough justice for the sports in general at Jamaica.
No, because the first thing is about money for most people. In some cases, you still, I'm not one who is in the Salvation Army thing. Everyone, whatever work you do, you should be paid for it. But if I am in charge of any of these media outlets, I have to set the thing up in such a way that our talent is on display, the station makes some money, and the viewers full joy themselves. I really don't like this thing where one station have everything and they can't manage it. They can't manage it because a lot of games that has been played. So they don't pay me for for these ideas and so on, so-called consultation fee. But I'm seeing that, as we advance and better our football and our nation, yeah, one media outlet should have Manning, and the next media outlet have the Costa Cup, and so we can see more games all the time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, this there was some superb goals from yesterday matches and
In the Dakar Cup.
Yeah, we can't see no visuals of it.
Yeah, that is very, very bad. But that is something that Issa we can think about. And Issa, if they're watching, they can look at it. CVM need to go to Issa, approach them. Hey, listen, I have a $10 million I want to cover the Manning Cup for 2 seasons, $5 million each.
Yeah. Yeah, I really have some different
because most of TVG and CVM, they charge a bag of money to bring football and television, brother.
Yeah.
They
sponsors have to pay big to get their names associated,
Even the Jamaican national team, CVM them a TVG and CVM them a cost a bag of money just for national team to broadcast the game. You understand? Right. So I don't know, but it's a great idea. Yeah. And think that's a great idea. Cause that'll work out much better for 2 different companies have it. Yeah, that'll work out better.
Yeah, so if I want to watch D Cup, I tune into the station where I carry it. If I want to watch Manning, I tune into the station where I carry it. But I am not an individual, who I don't like this idea of fighting against each other. Country versus town is one Jamaica. And this word Jamaica is where the Taínos give the place first before the British come on here. And the Spaniards and switch it up. It's now Jamaica. But we have to coexist. Is one nation, 14 parishes or 13, one nation. Talent is everywhere. And the interest that I have, not just as a coach, but as an individual, is to see the progression of my nation, my people, them, boys and girls, girls and boys, female, males. Yeah, I progress. So from I found and I see this country versus town something. No, that keep you down, that prevent you from progressing as a nation. And so I have a bond with that. Yeah. The development of people and the succession planning and all of these things. Talent is everywhere, and I want the talent out there. So that is that for the D Cup. As soon as the dates are available for the matches and so on, we'll let you know. But there's still a set of games that's coming up for this time period. I think
that is Tuesday.
Tuesday in the Dakar.
You'll see that.
Yes.
All right. You think just saw one comment, but can't see. Yeah. You agree with this? The media is biased.
Yes, baller for life. And that's true.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think. I know that, Virgin. Yeah. I know that. Heidel is as great a team as anywhere we have yes and no. Heidel now get the
TV match.
And the visuals as yet. Yeah.
They have to come in the semi-final. I saw it go still now.
Coach. It shouldn't be that way. And that is one of the purpose of idea for now, to make sure say the next generation will go forward up, whether I'm picking them or other people picking. When I leave the earth, I leave it in a better place than I come find it. So them can take it now and sustain it and take it in a better place, so the next generation after them can set it. And again, you keep telling youths, is one of the real problems we have around here. Is adults, the example them set for the youths them is really a problem. Because when the youths them come follow these favoritism example now, we nation can't advance, because them same youth they will become different things in the society. Some are going to be managers, farmers. some are be nurse, doctor, some are going to be artists, some are going to be visual thing. Them, wherever you teach youths, them grow with that, you know, until them reach a point in them life where they have to broke it out of them or something force them to think and live different. Then, yeah. But if we round here, so now, we have 13 parish or 14, talent there everywhere. The premise must be for harness them talent there and put it on show wherever it there, you know. And our nation can better and advance. So that's one of the things. And it's one of the reasons why I don't carry favorites. Yeah, I'm not someone who support favorites. If 9 people in a race, me I go look on the somebody when none now look on, or the team and none now look on and support. That's part of our nature. So going forward, those are some of the things that we are advocate for. Over to you.
All right, fair enough. But all right, just let's get into the next thing I want to run through quick. People, keep it clean down in the comment section. People, if you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. Please, it's very, very important. Hit the like button. Stop what you're doing, people, and hit the like button. And Baba Tunde, one thing more and plug in. Yeah. In 2013, Excelsior was one of the best Manning Cup team. And just like what Idella do, I was the captain at that team. Yeah. We only get quarterfinal, semi-final. We get 4 TV match that year. And Excelsior was one of the team who I beat up everybody. Just there. All right. So quick thing, people, because we're going to the Jamaican Premier League now. Quick. So let's talk about Jerome Waite. So I saw this post on the Jamaican Premier League. See? So we're talking about Coach Jerome Waite. One with Arnett Garden in 2001. 2002, defending champion. Again.
All right, just a little introspection before you run off to Premier League. I want to go forward a little before 2013. 1 year, I think, between 05, 6, 7, they had a boy named Zimenez.
Play for Excelsior.
Yeah.
That was 2004, 2005.
What happened to that boy there?
He went to college overseas. Can't tell you what happened.
And nothing after that?
Nothing after that. He leave Excelsior 2009 when I just arrived.
Yeah.
Zimenez, yeah. I went to college that year.
Excellent. Well, just you don't want to touch on that.
Sharing
with our viewers, them say Excelsior has produced good teams over the years.
No good team. Great team, my brother.
Yes, Bridget. Yes.
Excelsior is the only school in the history of Jamaica to have 3 different World Cup under them belt. Walter Boy and Blackwood. So 3 World Cup. Excelsior. So put some respect on when you talk about Excelsior. Yes, sir?
Yes, I. I'm familiar with that ball, I know.
Yeah.
That boy named Walter Boy. I tell you, Bridget, it's just sometime in the earth. I just say, you know.
Yeah. All right. So, people, let's get into it because we have to get into the Reggae Boyz squad. We have a whole heap to go through, people. All right. So watch this now, people. So, Jerome Waite win 4 Premier League titles with Arnett Garden. 2001, 2002, 2015, 2017. All right. So, Jerome Waite defeat Arnett Garden today. 3-1 in the feature match.
Just tell the viewers which team is that now?
Yeah, it at Tivoli Garden.
Wow, down the road.
Down the road. So this is where football has really changed in Jamaica. To see Jerome Waite coaching Tivoli Garden, and Jerome Waite went to Ulmers but coach at Charles Smith and the Junglies. That show you that football has evolved in Jamaica. Because once upon a time, me and you to watch football. A long time me I watch football, you know. When my first game I go watch, you know, a Boys Town versus Tivoli Garden, you know, up Park Camp, you know. And my second game, a Boys Town versus Santos, that bad Santos team there with Spanner coach them. So I've been around the football, been ball boy, do all of them thing there. So we are part of the thing, people. Zine? So Jerome Waite defeat Arnett Garden by 3-0, people. All right, so let's give you the rest of the result them for today. Mount Pleasant, people, we're going to talk about that. Come watch it. Mount Pleasant, Mullines game. Mullines only have themselves to beat. So Mullines lost to Mount Pleasant by 3-1. View United 1-1 draw with Montego Bay United. Dumble Holding lost to Portmore by 2-0. Big up to Martin Davis. He scored on him debut for Portmore United. And Treasure Beach defeat Limal by 1-0. Arnett Garden, as me say, lost to Tivoli Garden by 3-1. So remember, tomorrow, Lion versus Harborview, Monday night game. Cavaliers Waterhouse, Monday night game. Cavaliers Waterhouse. So that's the 2 game them tomorrow, people. So we're going to talk about them 2 game there. But let's jump in it, people. People, I watch Mullines versus Mount Pleasant. By the way, big up to coaching staff. Tapper Whitmore, big up to Ferguson. I think Mount Pleasant have something great going on at Mount Pleasant. The talent Mount Pleasant has. And for them to lose 2 of them key pieces to the Jamaica national team and still put out a strong 11 to play against Mullines United. It was a wonderful game. I enjoyed the game. Beautiful goal score in the Premier League. So big up to Mount Pleasant. Defeat Mullines by 3-1. But my credit, big up to Mullines, because Mullines create a lot of opportunity. Mullines should have easily 3-4-0 up, but they just did not find their back of the net. I want to shout out to one of my teammates them. Big up to Jason Wright. He were good today, but he need to put the ball in the back of the net. When they reach in a them position there, they have to put the ball in the back of the net. Stop this passing, brother. You're the center forward. You have to take it on your shoulder and move the thing forward. Chung for Mount Pleasant. Yo, Mount Pleasant have a whole heap of talent, and it's impossible to see Mount Pleasant losing the Jamaican Premier League. Mount Pleasant is setting the pace right now, people. So let's give you guys the table standing right now. So the table standing, people. So right now, people, 4 games. This is match week 4 in the Premier League, right? Match week 4 for some team. But Mount Pleasant played 3 games so far. All right, 3 win, 9 points. Portmore United. All right, Portmore United play today and they win. So big up to Portmore United. They draw 1 and they win 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they lose 1 and win 2. Sorry about that, people. Waterhouse United sit in 3rd position. 6 points. Arnett Garden with 5 points in 4th position. 5th position, Vere United. 6th position, Mobile United. Lion and 4 points. Tivoli Garden is on 6 points. Treasure Beach is on 3. Mullines is on 2. Harborview is on 1. Limal is on 1. Dumble Holding is on 1. And also Cavaliers 0 points. So Cavaliers sit in the bottom of the table. They're sitting in 14th position. Dumble Holding is sitting in 13th position. Limal. So
all
that's
teams have played three games thus far.
No. Cavaliers going to play the 2nd game of the season. Right?
Okay.
They're going to play the 2nd game of the season.
Yes.
So this is 2nd game that is tomorrow. Some team play 3, some team play 2, some team play 4. So but it is match week 4 in the Jamaican Premier League, and it's really eating up. Pace setter. Have you watched any of these games?
Yeah, so today I got a looking at the Mount Pleasant and Mullines game. Again, when we talk about making use of your goal scoring opportunities, today was another example of that. Mullines had the ascendancy and didn't make use of it. And when you have a game and you don't take your opportunities, you're always gonna be at a deficit, because the team that you're up against is soaking up all those pressure, and then in where you find that they're gonna turn that pressure onto the opponent now, which is what we see. This boy where them call Bailey.
Yeah.
The mother call him Kimoni. I don't know how they work that name out. So for this part of the thing, I'll just call him Kimani. There's another Kimani Bailey that used to attend Dunoon Park Technical, big ups to their Dunoon staff and so on. But this Kimani Bailey now, him have locks. He started his, the first time I started hear of him and watch and observe, he was playing for Dunby Holding. Mount Pleasant came shopping and knocking, and he's now playing his skills for the Mount Pleasant setup. An excellent footballer. He assisted 1 goal today, scored 1, and he got a penalty also for the Mount Pleasant setup, giving them that 3-1 victory over Mullines United. What I saw of them, again, Coach Whitmore, big ups, or hail ups. Coach Ferguson and the entire staff over there, hail up. It is another example of what good coaching does and can do. Yeah, with some of you may have your issues with Tapo. You may not do everything right. Still is a good coach, still is a great coach, still is a great player. Ferguson, who coaches Jamaica College, the same. So obviously good coaches linking up to provide proper leadership to the football setup at Mount Pleasant. They stayed calm even under pressure, defended well, made least amount of mistakes, but when they got their goal scoring opportunities, they capitalized on that in no uncertain term. When Chong, the number 22, slipped a pass just atop the 18 yard, well calculated, well weighted. Kimani never met no stupidness. You know, if it, like I tried count the amount of stitches in the football. He looked up and know that the keeper was advancing and curled it around. Excellent goal. So early days yet. Other teams that is at the foot of the table now is going to come up. It's not going to be just Mount Pleasant leading straight and so on. They will have some obstacles that they have to overcome through, because that is just how life is, and football is a perfect mirror of life. So all in all, exciting game today. Thanks again now. Thanks. This is where I have to thanks to Sportsmax. We never have to go find an app and all them something there. Yeah, we just go up on the thing and I was able to watch the game. Excellent matchup. And that is what we are talking about. We're supposed to see more live games now. And here we go in the Premier League again. One media outlet should not have the entire Premier League alone. We have to share it because we want to see the talent where they're all over the nook and cranny in Jamaica. So I just babbled on the premise that. But thanks to Sportsmax, we see the game today. I'm never have to go find an app to get the match. Jamie Nelson, I think the name is, or Jeremy Nelson. He scored for the Mullines setup. They got a penalty which was an error. The referee made an error in that penalty call, but that's how it goes in football. The referee make the calls, and until they set up the game, like how you see cricket set up, you can do a review immediately and so on. We're not on a VAR out there yet. So that is that. But Jeremy Nelson stepped up for Mullines and made it 1-0. Mount Pleasant didn't put them head in the earth like them a farm. Them hold them head up, keep them chest forward, and they went and play. And before long, they got the equalizer. Also, one of the substitute, Marlon Allen, he came on, and before long, yeah, he made his presence known in the game, provided some exciting passes to the forward line, which resulted in Mullines with Mount Pleasant scoring and so on. So all in all, it was an excellent game. Chong, this baller by the name of Chong, he was effective in the game also. The goalkeeper was excellent. He made some great saves. I think Shaquan Davis is his name for Mount Pleasant.
One of the best goalkeeper right now. Been watching him this season in the league so far.
And you saw the free kick.
Free
How
kick,
he
brilliant.
prevented Jeremy Nelson from getting a second. Excellent save. So it's early days yet, but we like what we're seeing. Thanks to the organizers this year. I think Mr. Williams and his setup, we give you some honors for that because we like how we see things going. Yes, there are a lot of improvements that can come and I know will come, but when we see good things, we like to be praise it, just like how we talk about the negative things. Over to you, Ryan.
Yeah, I want to big up Mount Pleasant, but shout out to the number 7 from Mullines. I think he did very well today. Trying.
Yes, Jeremy Nelson. That's the player. Jeremy Nelson.
Good skillful number 7 in the league and stuff. But yeah, I'm impressed with Mount Pleasant. I think Mount Pleasant, the depth of this Mount Pleasant team, and I think they really had in the right tools, the people who they need. I think Mount Pleasant will be a team that a team that going to give a lot of people problem this season. You know what I mean? They're fine in the formula. Coach Tapper Whitmore, you know, I see what Mount Pleasant want to do. We have to give the man credit. And it is good, bro. It is really, really good. And I'm happy to see it. And to see more game television will be on TV. So tomorrow night, it's going to be 2 games on TV. You understand? So 4 games a week, that's not bad.
Excellent.
But you didn't know. Yeah, go ahead.
One of the things I also took note of is that the Arnett Gardens complex. I am not sure if this has anything to do with Mark Golden. Remember now, people, I know enough I want to like getting no political feelings. But Mark Golden, him not know Babaton, then Babaton, then I know him. Him walk past me enough time, I walk past him enough time. But the surface at Arnett Garden has improved significantly. When I went there for the match on Friday, I took some images of the surface. Excellent things going on. I'm not sure if there are plans to further develop the facility because there's stand. They can put in, there's more space for stands to go in.
Where?
There's more space for additional stands to go in.
Where?
That's at the Arnett Gardens.
Where? Which part?
Behind each goal.
No. Why you want to put? No.
Then if we had developed the football, National Stadium now for under pressure, that can be a nice, developed into a nice stadium.
It's a nice field, but Arnett Garden Stadium is big enough, man. But remove these sponsorship board that you saying?
No, man. Sponsorship important, man. There's space.
No space. No, there's a
all right.
No,
right.
Looking
to the direction of the sea.
Let me explain to you, man. I'm a play for Arnett, you know. So yes, know the you see the two goal them. One is for the 2 opponents for warm up behind when the game is going on. Behind the goal, with the local space where you see.
I think all right. So when we talk about erecting stands there, it wouldn't interfere with the warm-up area. It would further advance it, provide them with a greater space. Behind. Because the stands now go hitch up directly with the signboard.
Where you say I take down the billboard and put them on the fence.
All right. So the signboard is when you're done putting that extra stands, you can put the signboard them on top of the stands. Right or wrong?
On top of the stands?
Yeah. Right around, you know.
The fans them have to lick it down, brother, when they score.
No, man. You have to design things in such a way where it not impede the fans and the fans not impede it. It just dead if you see it bright, it pretty, it attractive, yeah. But you see, one of the things we've been saying, when you go to Trinidad, you see what Arnett Garden have is a little epitome of what Trinidad do in a communities we talk. We now talk about the major stadiums now. And that is when we say our nation need to push towards getting a facility like where's that Arnett or better. and in the different communities them now. So you have infrastructure where the talent can be developed, and that's one of the things where maybe in time, I depending on how nature set and arrange things, I may be able to implement depending on, you know, what administration I'm involved in. But the talent, if there's no infrastructure to facilitate proper talent development, then we can't have no talent for sure. So that's that part of me I say. But we like the vibe. Excellent field service, the net and all of these things. Really good, man. So things are going on it. And the other teams, them, we saw Treasure Beach and Lime Hall today. Treasure Beach is from St. Elizabeth. Lime Hall is from Clarendon, I think. And those are the two new teams in the 2023-2024 Premier League. So it's really good for city. The thing at advance. It's not Kingston and St. Andrew, it's Jamaica. We have parishes all over. So yeah. A time will come when we have to see St. Thomas, or as I call it, Bogo Parish. Yeah, they're going to reign supreme again, just like in the 80s when Port Morant was one of the giants in the Premier League and so on. All these things are going to come again. But it's really good for, say, other teams outside of Kingston and St. Andrew put them talent on show in the Premier League. Over to you.
Okay, fair enough. A lot of people agree with you on the space with the Anic Garden. So now go worry with them for that. Big up to everybody down in the comment section. People, hit the like button, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button, people. And people, put some donation on the board, people. That's the best way you can support the show. Please hit the like button and put some super chat on the board, people. Make the board look good. Instead of the man them down in the comment section or Warbo one, Craig Buckland, this and that and all of them things. The man them gonna stop it, man. After tonight, we have such a wonderful message reviewing the schoolboy football, the Dakar Stack Up, the Jamaican Premier League. And for see the man them down in the comment section or Warbo something we will not even talk about.
Here's another thing where I see in our earth, yeah.
Come on,
I see
man.
my people them getting a communication for win. Where that I go? Fire burn that, man. When we are reason, we just reason for share. I know reason with violence and animosity, and I don't have energy for that. You just share where you have to share. I shut up and listen. When I time for talk, you just shut up and listen. The smart is still gonna have to have them view because that is how they are. That's where them come from. That's where them feel them experience. But if a man or a woman says something to you, particularly males, and you just have a different premise or perspective, you know, beat what him or she is saying, but you just have a different thing. All sort of the disrespect start come out, and I don't have time for that. My energy not there, so. So
Yeah, man,
you can't be cordial, and not me there.
The man them always talk about United, but just to have somebody who captivate my mind, when I listen to them.
Yeah.
And just for a long time has been scanning in the comment section. And from United coming at the comment section, the man just, I realize all the time people say United is a man who a troublemaker, you know, and a problem man, you know. All we know discuss the person, United, the man not just give that such man then a break. Anything him about get a man, the man just continue and bring it up. United Lego the thing now, brother, man. I move like you're a girl, brother. Tonight me really zone in and I watch the comment section. United, most of the things in my comment section tonight. And you are the man who start it, brother.
He might move like him a girl, or he might move like him as a beast. Because we don't want to attach negativity.
Beast, man. I'm a beast, man. The man just love mix up, man.
Yeah, so maybe eventually you have to find a proper solution, a permanent one.
Yes, Carla.
Yeah, man. Ryan, I was against my thing is Maggie, you have a look at touch, but you not play the full. Sometimes even a game sometime in a game. Me, I'll talk to you. I say, yo, Maggie, want to play like my boy there you can't switch. Mantiga be tell more. Then I say, no, man,
Carla, me not hear properly, man. You not hear properly. Me don't know if you're on your bed or something, the signal or something. Or you put it on speaker or something.
Yeah. So me I say.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, man. So me I say. The youth when he am Romario Williams. I think 3 times the man catch in the outside. The man run. I mean, know how good the youth still, you know. But me I tell her yesterday, them never play good. Control them, let down and everything. Brother.
Romario Williams. Which team is that, caller?
Jamaica team.
Jamaica against
Ross, no watch the game there.
Jamaica against Guatemala.
You know what you do, Ross? Matthew,
no, only pieces of that, I say.
Yeah, man. I was at the game, man. I'm not tell her.
Yeah.
It was a good game. It was a good game, man. We don't get no outplayed. So I'll Richard King look good. Me not tell no lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's a nice game.
All right.
Who was your standout?
None of them they get called up. The team it done pick already in a caller.
Okay.
The team it done pick already.
So who was your standout player for yesterday's game?
I think Beckford, you know. A little bit of the ring them and he might do some damage, but he need them.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Your thoughts on the results? You think the results is a fair one, or you expected Jamaica to win?
My expectation was Jamaica to win it, man. That's man. But be satisfied with that.
All right.
Call it a B team. I play for them full team. A good result.
Well, it is one of the reasons why in our game analysis on Friday that I did say Jamaica, or Thursday that I did say that you have to show up and play for the 3 points. I don't view football from the premise of weaker and stronger. Every team is advancing and getting better. And so the last results is merely a guide. It is not a determining factor. So you're always going to have to prepare and come on that day and play the right way in order to get the right results. Go ahead.
True, brother.
All right, big up yourself, Carla. Forward over the game, Canada, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, big up yourself. Enough respect. All right, so people, before we get into the Reggae Boyz squad and ask Baba Tunde's opinion, I want to shout out to Rooney. Big up yourself, Rooney. Thank you very much for your donation. Yeah, man, the more academy we can build in the country, it's good. And him should #1Butler. You see? And now, United, big up yourself. United, are you first, brother? Me never see that comment, brother. Are you first, man? Are you first, man, United? I'm going to tell you United. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Upright. Yeah.
Go ahead, Carla.
You know, the program are going all right, man. People are just try to find fault in every team play. You know, we can't understand that much time.
Yeah.
You can't understand why people are find fault in every team they play and try to find the player same way, you know. I want never try so many times people to look in and try to find fault and make it ball and then have more encouragement to play, man. It's too much fault about the ball and not always feel like they don't do good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People have been look more positive in our program, man. Because with a coach and the coach pick up average team. As I mean, I said, a shorter journey, we play them from England, you know, to come so far and then come here. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Man, every time, encourage the team, man.
Carla, nice in the background, Carla. Now get some feedback in them, nice and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we move out to next year, isn't it? But I don't look at things that I look pan still. I don't know, sir.
Alright.
Once we have more understanding, man, once we have more understanding with the player, then, oh, the team pick, isn't it?
Yeah, good point, that caller. I want to point out also that Coach Grimson did make mention
Big
of
up
some
yourself,
things
Tyler.
in his post-match comment that there wasn't money really that available, so they wanted a cheaper route. So Guatemala was there, and so they chose that. And in our Thursday segment, we had pointed out that JFF keeps saying that they don't have money. And so here is one of the results of that. Will that help? Will that be sufficient preparation for the next matchup, which is the Nation League?
Nobody in that squad, only one player from that squad that played the game in the thing. It was all about getting some funds.
Yeah. So it is. But we'll see. We'll see how best we will go forward from here. A lot of the supporters is expecting a win against Canada inside the National Stadium. So let's see how well that goes.
Yo. All right. So people, I want to go to the phone line, but more and try don't have for that thing here and think. No, United. Most of the time I see most of the time I see the man comment on every show. Hashtag Craig Butler. No, him say fire emoji, Craig Butler. Most of the time, that's all me see that brother the message. One message him have. One message. I don't see him comment no other message. But here the thing what me I say to the man him down in the comment section. You see, from the show start, at the first time when me really pay attention to the comment section. And United, you follow up the man them too much, man. And United, no matter how good Butler do, you never have nothing good to say, brother. Yesterday the man win, you come and you say I pay Obia Butler, Obia the man them. You understand? So United, stop it, brother. And the man them want to say hashtag Craig Butler. I can't tell the man them what them supposed to do. You understand? A man say, yo, that I get United under him skin. United, stop paying the man in mind, brother. Stop paying the man in mind, United. Cause if me I watch it tonight, United, no matter what Craig do, you never have nothing good to say. And it's fine, you don't have to be a favorite. The man don't have to be a favorite. But at least the man win yesterday. You can't say, well done, Craig. I predict Mona to lose. And you put up your hand and you're gone. But you can't say, oh, Craig or Wobia this. Come on, man, United, man. You have more sense than that, United, man. Stop follow up the man in the comment section. And Tennessee, you are another one, brother. Tennessee, you are bootlicker, man. Stop the thing, brother, man. We are discuss the sports tonight, brother. I can't believe, brother. Tonight are the real night when I just say, I are zoning in. I always hear people are call me after the show and say, Ryan, block that person there for me a show, man. Him disrupt it down in the comment section and him chew off the comment section and the man them have rinch. And I say, no, man, I'm not Tennessee that. And I United that, man. But just to take a look and see how United are behave, brother. United and Tennessee. Come on, man. Stop the foolish, brother, man. I only have a rinch pound the name, brother. And stop playing with me, no, man. Anyway, right, people, let us get back the show.
Before you move on.
Go ahead, man.
Tennessee and United. If you name United, you're supposed to live as their name suggests, you know. So where Babatunde advised the item supposed to be adults. And what that means is when you're an adult, you have influence if I even upon one smaddy with upon earth. Wherever you find yourself with influence, use it in a positive sense. But what I live is that I ain't around here for seeking an agreement from no one. When I share something, I just share it and leave it. You know, have to accept it, you know, but it's share. Just if you have something to say it positively though, you know. Everything now always have to be negative. Remember that the youths are watching a bridging. When we talk about youths now, pitney. And like me say further up that we know set example for the youth them we are forward. So understand what kind of example the I them are set because of that example I go judging you know. So if you set bad example, a bad example I come judge you. If you set good example, a good example I come judge you. Please don't make we have to go through this another time, Regine. We have a platform. Ryan create a platform where we can gather and have proper discussion about the sport.
All right.
Just show some respect, man, and make them move forward. The youths are listen, young pitney, young baller, watch.
And the man them have the wrench. You know that little blue something they write their name where you comment them highlight. You know that little wrench, eh? It tendency them have, you know. All the man them just put in the comment section. And Tennessee and my boy them get activate up. Hashtag Craig Butler and put look fire emoji.
It's an obsession I go on with them and this guy.
You have to understand, brother. Craig have him support of them, right? And you have some man in agree, none tal with it, but it just too obvious. All right, Baba Tune.
Yeah.
This is me, brother. You see, me and Craig have something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, is if him do something good, me I gotta highlight it. You have some man, well, I'm gonna rate that boy then, I'm gonna keep go at him. Me and Speed, if the man them do something, I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna talk about it. But me realize in Tennessee, United, and look what the man must stop. Fee, I disrupt the show with this thing. Come on, brother, when you're a big man now, brother. Just get United Arnie, just say hashtag Butler, and the man just get crazy. Yeah, the kid him get crazy. Come on, United, man. Yeah.
Obsession.
Tennessee now, click, clock behind United now, because I'm a United bootly kind of Tennessee, you know. Come on, Tennessee, man. A big man, brother.
I'm advocate.
Yeah, man. Come on, brother. Appreciate that, man. No respect.
I wanted to know, so I share something with the item.
I'm gonna take away United and Tennessee rich. And me see them go on with them slackness here. Them can run them banter, you know.
Yeah.
But the man them just always I do the same thing over and over. And nothing what we are discussing, you know. The man them are taking from it, brother. I'm gonna see them behave so. You know what? It's every time I'm too kind to people, them always try to deal with me show a certain way, you know. When me give a guy say, yo, I have your opinion. And when me say stop that, the man them want to talk over me. Me not see them behave on the rest of show them, you know. I gonna take them ring from them any more night. Me see them come and play a farm fool of themselves, brother. Cause they are nearly 1 hour and 15 minutes. We even getting at the Reggae Boyz thing yet. And the man them down in them comment sections with them nonsense, brother. All because of the man them a Chigga, Tennessee, and thing. Just to say hashtag. Me see it, you know, all the man them say hashtag. The man just start lash out. I mean, I tell you, you know, brother, I'm going to take out the win from Tennessee and United. Come back another night to the foolishness. Anyway, big up on yourself. All right, let's get to the phone line, Baba Tunde.
A word to the wise is sufficient enough. Left apart the desk for now.
All right, big up yourself. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Let's get to the phone line, Baba.
Carla, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Man from Chini.
Yes, Ryan. Good night. Good night to your host. All right, let me just adjust the first thing here. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Everything that Mr. Butler said over the last year, the man prove it, you know. It come to pass. The man talk about Rista, the man tell us saying go win the league. Everything what the man say Ryan come to pass. So what is the problem? Shed like to talk, but everything he has said has come to pass. We see. The man tells us this power get a big contract. He say go play for the national team. He say more go win. We could lose that game. So far, Mona,
I was watching the game. Everything the man said over the last year about his players, his Phoenix, and what going on, it's come to pass. So then what could be the issue? Why would you hate? As you say, let me comment there, brother. You come on a show like this, and you give a view. Everybody have their view. Nobody is wrong or right because you give an opinion. And your opinion is based on your knowledge of his, in a certain era, in football, whether it's Jamaica or wherever. And you give your view and you move on. We can disagree, agree to disagree. But we need to be respectful. Ryan, my son started watching the program. My son watched the program with me. My son will play football.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays football here. Well, he finished now. And as you are saying, young people watching the program. You are the control of the program. And let them know, listen, man. We're not here for the personal things. We're not here for the politics. We're here for sports. You love sports. You love Jamaica. You come on the show no matter where you come from. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You need to come and give your view, but in a respectful way. My other point, Ryan, here what's going on. When last have we had a Jamaica team with so much players that we can have two teams? We have a B team player last night. Yesterday, here man a call and say, this man no play good. Ryan, you could tell me last time older than you and myself. Even back in the 80s, with T.Gat Davis and them, fellas and them, Anthony Corbett and all them man, Gavin Livingston and them man, Dion Wilmot. We never had so much, such a big pool of players that are good. We have about 60 players that we can select from. Tell me when last year I see that. So what we complaining about? A team play last night. But we have how much players we have? We have at least 4 players every position on the field. You can imagine that. Are we still not happy? You know how it is for the coach to select a 24-man from that or 11 from that? Based on performance, we know much pressure on these players. Some of them will have a good game in the club, some of them may not have, some of them may have different issues. But look how much players we have to select from now, about 50. When in the history of Jamaica have you ever seen we have 50 quality players as we do now? Never in my life. And I will run most of it. I watching football, I enjoy watching football, play some of them men from back in the 80s. Never have I seen so much quality in Jamaica football than I see now. So what we complaining about? We have more than enough.
All right. I just want to share some of the eye caller. What's the name?
Man from Chile.
Man from Chile. That's a man from Chile, yeah.
All right, Richard. I realize that you have a certain knowledge about the football because you got 80 settings I got mentioned. Anthony Badas, Corbett, T.Gat Davis.
Talk about this 80s thing, brother. Because we're not going nowhere in football, brother. No, we're going to be a 6 and 7 Jamaica get, brother. No, I'm going to tell you about football, brother.
No, that's not the point. The point is that he mentioned those names, which means that they have a certain information about the ball from a while till now. One of the things I look at now, and I share this with the people, Richard. Positivity is important, and there's always going to be a counter to that. So I want to look on the team. Them say, well, we never lose. We get a 1-1 draw, which is good. That's better than a loss. So you start with the positive, and after that, now you look at the things where you can improve upon. You look at where you could have done different, better, and so on, and you put that to your next game. The people are not necessarily like that. So part of the purpose and the premise where we have Ryan LFC, Babatunde, and others, we have to generate a certain energy to our people, and that is how them always have them naysaying and so on. You give someone 3 fruits, them will ask you why you never give them 4 or 5. So yeah, sure. That's adult behavior. So with the youth, them know we are forward. We teach them a different way, which will, once them implement that way there, with generation will get better. So that's how I look at that.
Ryan, I will give a little lesson here, right? Watch this, right? You see what you say about the 80s and we used to lose? Let me tell you something about the 80s, right? Well, you might know, because you're probably born in the 90s. You see, back in the 80s, Jamaica football, Jamaica national team built around certain team, Boys Town, Portmount, Football Gardens, better. You know, say, when they started the Premier League in Jamaica, what are that? A team from Montego Bay, them what are that? Run by a man named Gene. Players like Jonathan Livingston, that was a national player. She play for what are that on the bench in there. When Ali McNabb come a Montego Bay and see Jonathan Livingston sitting for what are that bench, he say, hey, how come a national player who's starting for Jamaica, she make a club team? You see how Jamaica used to pick Corbett and them man there. Never used to play. Paul Tigger Davis started play for Jamaica in the 30s or 35 because the team was political. The Arnold Gardens is sport more.
Excellent point, Richard. Excellent point, sir. Yes, sir.
You are on the West. Well, you say, we know what I'm telling you about here. You see, when so people like Whitmore and them fellas and them, who used to come from the West, they play for Jamaica as a result of the system changing and going around Jamaica and pulling players from there and all about the place. Siba, what are that? That was the main team. You hear what I'm telling you? So let me do some history about what used to happen. That is why those teams were not successful, because of the composition of the team. Most of the players on them were on that team shouldn't even be on the team. When big people like Dion Wilmot come down and play in Boys, a little fella named Anthony Barnes, wrap him up, looks like rain. And when they come and watch the quality of football come out of the West, they couldn't believe a national player who play for Jamaica can't play for a club side. The club side have no foreign players. So the football evolved and it changed. And the politics of the football changed. It's still there now, but it changed. Because you see, when they bring in foreign coaches now, they don't have no biases. They want the best of the best. And guess what, Ryan? We now have the diaspora. We have 3 million Jamaicans living outside. We can now select from 6 million Jamaicans to play for Jamaica. And we have a person who don't have no bias about where you're from. And Craig, but let's keep talking about Ryan, your partner, about the biases. If you're not, whoever in the JH, in Jamaica Association,
Craig himself biased,
because they play part in the club.
Craig himself biased.
You have to finish. What?
Craig himself biased too.
True that.
Everybody had a bias, but I've said we have a coach now who looking for the best players to fit the position, no matter where they come from. That is what we really want in the team now. We have so much players who want to play for Jamaica because guess what? They feel that they have a good chance to play for Jamaica no matter where they come from, as long as they have Jamaican connections. That was not the case long ago. I can tell you that. So so I appreciate where you reach. Yes, we need to get rid of certain persons out of the Jamaica Football Association because they're not making nothing. Then I help you because you live in Canada. I live in Canada. Us in Jamaica. Do you know that if you're going to any sport tour around the world, you can't get a Jamaica jersey? You know that? You can't get no. It's the most sell brand in the Caribbean is Jamaica jersey. So how we say we have no money?
We not know only brother. Jamaica not benefit from it, brother. We not set up a thing the right and proper way.
But something going wrong with the finances because everywhere you go, somebody wants a Jamaica jersey. You ever telling you? I saw a Paul in some country in Europe to come and open stadium. They have a statue of Usain Bolt. So many Europe before you have a statue of Usain Bolt in Jamaica. Consider what I'm saying. People rate our stars more than us. Okay. Brethren, I'm not sure you. We need to look at them things.
Man from St. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. No respect. All right. Let me say this before we go into the Jamaican squad. People, at no point in time, and if all I want to do in the comment section, we attack. If we not be fair to yourself, seeing? Out of any other YouTuber on YouTube, we speak about them comment section. I speak about my comment section less. I don't even really talk about my comment section. Me give everybody a fair chance and give them voice and them voice them opinion. But tonight, people have been always calling me about 2 man where I'm trying to shut my show down in the comment section. And I watch it tonight and me see it for myself. What me see, me I tell you what me see. And when me see the rest of the thing, then me will tackle it, brother. So you see the man with them feelings, brother. And me I tell you again, brother. Me no care what you want to say, brother. You go like when you have some little baby and little girl pitney, brother, down in the comment section, brother. You understand? When you stop the foolishness down in the comment section. I watch United and I watch Tennessee right through the night, tonight. And here the man, we are talking about how much things are going on in Jamaica and the sports. And here Tennessee I laugh, say more make a look a bit of war. Tennessee, when I see you go up on that, I see you be a good boy when you go up on all of the show them, brother. But when you come on man show and you take man show for some like a joke thing, brother. Me I tell you this, brother. Nobody can say when you can't run on a joke, brother. But when you take it to a different level when you come on my show, brother. When you stop the girl thing down in my comment section, brother. When you come on and even listen to what none of we have said on the thing, brother. When you just go at people. All because I see people are coming, hashtag Craig Butler. When you hold on and get up in on the feelings, brother. And come talk about people. Oh, people. Me not talking about. Man, I'm going to tap on the foolishness, man. When you know me as bias, brother. When you know me as bias, brother. When me not call you, brother, when I stop the foolishness, brother. Down in the comment section, brother. Every night when they come with the same thing, brother, and then Tennessee laugh about it and I come talk about local war. Man, go on the other show them with local war, brother. I'm serious, brother. When they not add no value to the thing, brother. All you need to do down there make pay problem, brother. And certain people even want to comment on the show, brother. Man, I'm gonna focus, brother, man. I never saw the can't ramp, brother. But a time and place for everything, brother. The man them ramp right through the year upon that show, yeah. Man, I'm stop take my thing for play thing, brother. Telling that, brother. I mean, I'm telling this straight, brother. I'm gonna stop on the foolishness down in the comment section, brother. Stop coming in my comment section and foolish, brother. Yeah. All right, people.
So on the positive now, Richard makes some excellent points. And it showed that is a one where I follow the football from a longer time, even though him is a Trini. And I'm not sure if he's a Jamaican or become a Trini.
He's a Trinidad man. He's a Jamaican man.
He's a Jamaican. Well, him have the accent. Yeah. And the point we make now, Ryan, about the reason why the youth team used to get 6 and 5, because anytime you build something on corruption, it have to break down. You can't have so much talent around here, but Boys Town used to pack up the national team with for them player. Can't be. So, well done, Richard. Excellent points. And it shows that the eye is one where I follow the football from a longer time. Give thanks.
All right, so let's get into the squad now. So, Andre Blake, that's the Reggae Boyz captain. 3 goalkeeper. Andre Blake, Amal Knight come in, and Amal Knight replace Boy Clark. I hear that Boy Clark is injured. So Amal Knight is back in the team. What about Foster? Foster always in the team, but that is for another thing stuff. But I'm okay with that. Amal Knight is very good with him feet and all of them stuff there.
Excellent goalkeeper. Excellent.
Wait.
Goalkeeper.
Big up to Wait. That's a chief goalkeeper for Jamaica. Ethan Pinnock, Damian Lowe, Dushan Bernard, Michael Hector, Dexter, Gray, Greg Lee, Amari Bell, Javier Brown. That's the defense. Midfield, you have Philip, you have Bobby Reed, you have Daniel Johnson, you have Lati Bodier, you have back into the team, Russell, Anderson, keep him midfield position, and forward line, you know, you have Leon Bailey, Shaman Leclerc, Demarai Gray, Stewart, and also Romaro Williams. So that's
Right.
the 24-man squad for the
So
Jamaican national team for the upcoming game against Canada.
right. Again, no place for DWR, Dujon Whisper Richards. But all in all, this should be I would have loved to see Tyreek McGee in this squad, but not there. So with what is there, we'll have to assess what is there. Leon Bailey, who is in excellent form for his English Premier League setup. Well, let us see. We have Mikel Antonio, who we know his strength as a forward. But I really would have loved to see Whisper in this side. I think
Whisper get him send off party.
Right.
Him a got Chelsea.
Right. So I think he's still hungry and wants to show and prove and do well. So but he's not in. So we have to look at the names that is in. It's also good to see Amal Knight getting another look in. Former Woolmer's standout goalkeeper Amal Knight is back in the.
Just to know, when Amal Knight was standout in the Manning Cup, I was the best goalkeeper in the Manning Cup that year. Yeah, just remember that.
Yes, I. So always good.
All I only talk about Woolmer standout, this and that. I was the best goalkeeper when Amal Knight are playing at the Manning Cup. Just want to put in that, make you know that.
Which is good. I have made some attempts to get some of your tips and look. I don't know. And again, this is what I'm saying again. Issa should have a library. Track and field, netball, cricket, because UNO is the governing body of sports in Jamaica. When I need to go in my archives now, if I set to some ball, I say, GSC did have some super team, we just never did win the Manning Cup. Never did with Richard Pat Cover McDonald. Yeah, Dewey and Jano Johnson. Baldwin Shields. Chocho, Richie Blims. Yeah, big team. We should have an archive. We can say, all right, see Richard McDonald, yeah? When the Manning Cup and the Cup never used to play upon the school ground, it playing at the National Stadium or Jared Park. When Pat Cover go out there, 3-baller, a mark Richard McDonald, him come off of the field, go up on the cycle track, the 3-baller, go with him. We're supposed to can have archives or go in and show youths now where the football, Lenny Teacher hide. The master team where I come from, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. We're supposed to have that archives we can show to the boy where ball come from.
Yeah, but Issa make a whole heap of money from football, you know, brother. Now the man believes that Issa now make money. Issa make a whole heap of money, you know.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, yeah. So who you say you would have liked to see in this team? Who left off the team?
I am really grateful that I see Amal Knight back in the setup. Never question for your virgin. You know, Giant Macri is him, so left that out of the journey. You are 29 now, right?
Yeah.
What prevent you from getting in the game again?
Me? My career done, fam. I look a big batty girl from down the road, man. And my career from 22.
The girl on our bottom gone long years ago. But you still here now.
So I'm gonna tell you, so my career mash up that big batty girl.
It can be rekindled.
No, my pass it, man. My pass my time. My time is up now. I just the younger youth them now. I am just a different thing, and you know.
You remember Raja Miller?
Oh my God. Me I tell you, say my time is done, brother.
Me not agree with that, but me left that to you. Anyhow.
So you know, we not agree.
Why me I gotta agree with that, Bridging? I know me not coach my ball of them, someone. As long as you have oxygen in you.
Don't bother come with this. Don't bother come with this thing where
Yeah.
Coach D'Acosta come with this big man and talk about all of these madness in brother.
What me I say to you now, nothing to do with coach. Me don't even know if Coach D'Acosta say anything where I put to you now.
No, because the way you talk, make it look like say big coach, like a Pep Guardiola.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me not, me, all right. Hold on. Me have to make sure me even
I try
pause.
to help you, because I know you're good on
Wait.
try to help you. I know you're good on the road.
No.
And next thing the fans them get by you, you know.
Clarification is good. No, me don't have an issue with no one disagree with me and thing. Babatunde govern him thing. So me I say to you now. What me have to say now nothing for me don't know Pep. Pep don't know nothing about dread Rastafari boy named Babatunde. But yeah, me I watch a game and my sister them do things in the game. But me more I look for who me I look to for certain inspiration is more ones where round on my side, yeah. So me look to Tapper, me look upon Teagat, me look upon other great coaches, Ferguson, Anderson, Vassar, Patrick Graham, Lenny Hyde, yeah, them ones there. So my thing now where me I look like me I say me is a pepper, no. And once the opportunity provides itself, Babatunde can be greater than a lot of these coaches who give accolades to. I am a great coach. Yes, I am. I mean, I win no championship yet, but me develop whole heap of boy if I'm nothing to something.
Which baller that? Where the baller?
Enough of them out there. Jamali Porter. I'm going to just give you one more recent. Jamali Porter. Last year, Mannings stand out. Babatunde have a lot to do with film development. I mean, I tell you now, like, and then they're going to ask him now. No, I have validate that to you. Because I have the tapes them for sure.
Who play for last year?
Mannings.
Mannings.
Leading goal scorer for Mannings last year. And one of the leading goal scoring at the D'Acosta Cup last year.
Yeah.
So that I just one. Kimani Buckner. Jevan Carr. Those are ballers Belmont. 2018, Belmont D'Acosta Cup team. Yeah. It was the first time Belmont to enter. And I was in charge of developing and prepping them boys there.
None of them are play pro, no?
Outside of Jamalik, no, the rest of them move on to college and study and do other things. So, yeah, that's a Babatunde level. So, as a time I go forward when Babatunde is one of the standout coaches, so to talk, I don't look at life as I am the greatest. I am one of the greatest. Because I have so much people around us and so much people in our life. We don't look on life from the premise of you just have that, like how people that say, oh, Usain Bolt are the greatest. No, he's one of. Yeah, and I saw me deal with it. Too much people around here do great things. Pele is one of the greatest of all time. Ronaldinho is one of the greatest of all time. Diego Maradona, one of the greatest of all times. Yeah. No
so
one
which team you coach? Which team you coach?
No.
Yeah, which team you ever coach?
All right. So Jamaica College was where we started. Or just start our coaching journey.
Just give me a quick, just give me nobody going at the history, man. Just tell me quick, man.
They know that me I do, man. St. Diego, Ascot, Belmont Academy.
Your coach
Hot Sports Academy. No, from I left GSC, me take on head coaches. Me no assist anymore.
Oh, say Coach Ascot. We share this.
Yeah. Belmont Academy. Ascot at 2015. Woolmars we did there. For the under 14 in a 2012, 2013 there so. Coach Richard Gale was the one who invited I over to join up with the Woolmars setup. Yeah. So we've been through and now we are focused on our own academy now, which is Hot Sports Forward Steppers Football Academy. And that is my task now. Me focus predominantly upon that. So
Which part that you have the academy there?
we're there not we're there in a town now. We started in Portmore, but we're gonna be in a town here now. So we are look for roll that out at the soonest time within Kingston area. We're not gonna be in Portmore anymore. So yeah, that's the focus point now. So I don't know if the eye is one of them ones there because Babatunde is not a Pep Guardiola and cannot be a Pep Guardiola because I'm not interested in being a Pep Guardiola. It don't mean him is not a good coach. For, you know, the people that are like getting at them feelings. But me just I say, me not validate myself based on others. I know my capabilities and my accomplishment and I stand with that. So when I share something with Ryan LFC now, I say at 29, when I look on the eye, I still see say you have the attributes where could have still help teams win championship.
Win enough championship.
You beat it down with this big body girl business. And
no, Babatunde, we win enough championship already.
All right,
and
so leave it.
Yes, retire. You have to sometimes you have to know when to walk away, brother. And I did that. I did my time in football and I achieved. I win under 17, win under 20, win Coles, All Island. No, win enough, brother. Win enough. We appreciate what we do in the football. But yeah, Babatunde.
And that's fine. I just put the thing forward to the eye. And if once you set the eye, say, yo, coach, me no want to go there, so me done. Good. Got the record show something to say. So that's okay.
Yeah. 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 So quick pan the squad before we get into some talking.
Yeah, so the players who are here who I'm seeing listed have been here before. So nothing strange. We have an idea of what they can offer. And so on. All right. So this is a side point now, my people. Because I'm aware of the variety of audience. So me have to talk, me have to always just temper things down. As a coach, me like succession planning. So when I take charge of Belmont in 2018, I look for the best player in my under 14 and the best player in my under 16 and have them a player in my D Cup team. Because I understand what preparation is. In this national team, it's always good for would I love say one of our super talent from D Cup and one from Manning Cup. We're drafted in this team here. Them are get
20 do. That's in under 20 do, my brother.
Oh, that me and Kai try show the eye them say age must not be a limit to development. It's capabilities we are look on.
You talk about under 20, you have the under 20 for do that, you know?
No, brother. If me did follow the premise there, Jamali couldn't do him there now. You know, if I agree, you know. Me just share that as I want to have certain experience over the time. Yeah. Someone that look for the best super talent in the Manning Cup, the best super talent in the D Cup.
And bring him in that current national team, yeah?
Yes, boss man. You know what that I do to a youth? When you go out in Mexico, Azteca go against 100,000 people. When him go through him development phase now and get the opportunity there now, he already have the experience now, so it strengthen up him capabilities. So when him go up on the bigger stage for perform, nothing is a shock. Left apart there. So that are the only thing what I say about the national setup, but the players that is drafted, yeah, we know their capabilities.
You know the age group of this team? You know the age group of this team?
The average age?
Yeah.
Yeah, no between 25 and 26.
It's a young team that, man.
No, but all right. Let me see if I can explain it a different way, because the students them are listening to the class, so the coach have to temper it down now. When you are on your journey of success, one of the ingredients or attributes that you must never negate or neglect is something called succession planning. So just like when head coach Al Grimsey did say Goffrey Dujon, yeah, more that key any as long as DWR is ready and him discipline and him my work, he would not be left out of any of my squad. Him their town, would have look now in the Dakasta Cup. I would have go for the next best super talent. And me know say yes. So when we say super talent mean now, it's not just an average talent, you score 2 goals or no. It means that you're competent in every aspect of the game. So you kick with both feet. You have quick thinking skills. You read the game well. You can make decisions in the spur of the moment. So you know, say if I one touch, or if I 2 it require, or I have to hold it up, or I have to draw a penalty, you're able to do that. Now, a super talented baller don't mean you're going to score every day and every game. It just means that when you understand that you are playing in your game, you read the game. So you make 3 attempts on the goal. The 4th time you go down there, you're going to look for the next baller who is in a better goal scoring position than you to lay that pass off to. When you don't in attack, you know you have to help the team defend, and the defense starts with the baller who is closest to the ball. So those are the things what I say. So that's how I stay as a coach. Me like no say me have a next little baller where I go come up. And that is one of the things that I don't see coaches do enough. For example, the Mona settings there. Them have a boy over there named Mighty Ants. You have another one named, I call him Damar. Excellent talent. Them now, yeah, them are playing with them in, but them would have in my Manning Cup setup. Come and know, say every year you have ballers with transition and ballers with forward. So in preparation for that now, you see Mighty, the last 5 minutes of every game. Mighty are going to go out. And Damar, them are going to get them like a 3 or 5 minutes. Because building is important. And that is what I say to my audience and those who are going to see this in the next couple of days and years to come.
All right,
Over
Carl,
to you.
Stephen, welcome to the show.
All right, blessings and manners. See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, DJ Prezi, I come from the other side of the world, you know? They're on the Southeast Asia side.
Yes, DJ. Yeah.
So it's more side program, so I just chime in. So if I kind of repeat something with somebody already, so I apologize in advance. But the whole notion about the national team being the place to groom young talent, saying, you try look at Brazil, look at Argentina, look at France, see? Them have an abundance of talent, you know. Abundance of talent them have. And me not see them use their national team to say, yo, we are going to hold that person in your hand and bring him over here, so I do this or do that. You understand me? And if these are the benchmark that we use to determine how successful a football team is globally, you understand me? So why is it that Jamaica, who is trying to evolve, I wouldn't even put Jamaica in the evolving part here, but trying to evolve, right? Should think in that capacity. You understand me? What we should be talking about as it relates to grooming talent is to see if we can create the infrastructure to groom those talent. And if those players are good enough, yes, they're going to be old enough to play. You understand me? But I don't like the idea or even support the idea of the fact that, you know, because this is a quote unquote super talent. Super talent at what level? If you put that so-called super talent in a U16 team in one of these developed country or more advanced country, would they be considered a super talent in that environment, or would they be considered an average talent? You understand me? So in that sense, it becomes a relative term. And what benchmark do you use to determine that?
All right, so I can respond now, DJ.
Absolutely.
All right, so give thanks for taking the time for calling. Reasoning is always important as long as it's done with the respect. So here is what I'm saying to you now. I'm going to use a reference. Is which part of reggae music starting in the world?
Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae music.
All right, pause right there. I say that to say this. We don't always have to look at our validate our existence, our premise based on what others are doing, We can chart the way. And I am saying to my people now, not because Brazil and whoever else is not doing this, doesn't mean we can create that settings. Is there, the next question I'm asking you, DJ, is there a point in your life where you stop learning?
Okay, so I'll answer the first one, and then I'll answer the second one. Learning, all right, let me answer this. The second one is very easy because learning is a continuous process. You learn, and the only time you don't learn is when you're dead. That's the only time you stop learning, when you're dead. All right? And you mentioned about Jamaica being, using the reference of reggae music and Jamaica.
Yeah.
People embrace it, right? If you look at every other genre, whether it's hip hop, reggaeton, Afrobeat, you understand me? Them embrace it, but they never try to be exactly like Jamaica. You understand me? So you can still embrace something. You understand me? But what is your ultimate objective? What is it that you're trying to achieve from what you're embracing? Look at economics with Singapore and Jamaica. Singapore embraced the Jamaican idea of how to grow the economy, but then where is Singapore today? And where is Jamaica?
All right. Excellent. So pause there. So now, DJ, is there a difference between learning and development?
Of course.
What's the difference?
Of course. Learn. You can learn something and still don't develop, because if you learn it and you don't apply it, then you're not going to develop.
Then DJ, what the I say that Babaton there saying? When I bring in a young baller in my national setup, me not just look upon what is, but me I see what will be. That's why Marcus gave a come here, come talk something about vision. And all our ancestors they will lead. If you don't have no vision, you perish. It's see me and see the talent. So me know say if him day in my nash, it's superb, So me not go wait till him 30 for bring him in, because I overstand say growth is important. When the other ballers them transition, he will be there. We not feel look at. Look at Walter Boy.
So yeah.
Look on the skill.
So here is how this is going to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah. So this and we have more Walter Boy down here, but they are not seen because we have a
right, so here,
not we, but some people have a whole pan age and development. And I am saying we have super talent. I'm gonna give a good example of what the super talent may I look for. Not average, not good, but superb. And we have a national setup. The succession planning is we bring them two ballers there and we go and build. The other set of ballers are developing on the different program, but because them boy are super and stand out and mighty, we say yeah.
So what happened to the two other super baller that you invest in 5 years before these two? Do you put them aside because now you need to fill them in your squad of 22 or 24?
No, you know, put aside. Them not broke up, them not lame, them not mean, them dead. But with that show now, every time you have life is not something where stagnant. There's always growth. Looking at the man in the Costa Cup. The boy them we are playing now, some of them not gonna do the next year. What them are gonna do? Them are gonna move on to other things. There's no really development thing now for harness the talent there. So
all right, final thing, right? So a lot of things that you're saying, I don't disagree with a lot of things that you're saying. I just disagree with the let me tell you my major disagreement with you, right? My major disagreement is that I don't think that the national team should be the vehicle for the senior national team should be the vehicle for that sort of development. One thing that Jamaica about to have to go for Jamaica right now is the fact that there's going to be a national academy. All right. So
what you're talking about can be achieved at that level, and then you filter those players into the senior setup or whatever the case is, because you'd have them under the guidance of a coach or a system, so to speak, over an extended period of time. Because if you look at schoolboy football, they're only playing competitive football for about 3 months. It's not like schoolboy football is distributed over a 8-9 months period. It's only 3 months of intensive football playing. And if they don't make certain national team, if they don't play for certain club, you're not going to hear anything from them again until September. How does
DJ, you see when you make all them points, that is more you just meditate and follow the own premise where you set. Because you depend on the exact trajectory Babaton they are put forward. But you just not, it's like the thing when you development. I'll try to find a different word. Because it don't mean say, because you're in the national setup now. It's not that you're incapable, but you get that opportunity. All right, if Al Grimson never did bring in DWR in the setup and him go out there and score, what them would I say now? But me just say, a point say, all right, the age thing. So when you're in a grade, let's say you go school, teachers realize that you're a standout, you're performing at an advanced level. So they move you from that particular grade and put you up to a higher grade where you're on par with the ball of them or the students them in that class. That is just what me I say now. But now I say it about your presence in the national setup now, you're way down the national setup. You are performing on the same par that the players them on the national were bigger than you are performing at. We not left you out in the cold and say, oh, your age not ready yet. We just say, come now, because you're here now, and we want to make sure we harness you from now for time to come. That me I say, no, DJ. Introspect it some more and see if you're on Babaton then I say the same thing.
No. That's why I said, as I said, in respect of some of the things that you're saying. You understand me? And I made the statement that if you're good enough, you're old enough. You understand me? But I wouldn't want it to be a requirement because you spot certain talent, then automatically people have this concept, oh, he should be playing in the senior national team. I think that's the only disagreement, if that's the point that you're making, that I have with you.
All right, we'll left it there for now. Eventually everything will come out.
Yeah, man.
But we appreciate of the time and the effort where you take for college.
Yeah, man.
All right. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Baba Tunde, I say something on this thing before, but Carla, go ahead. Big up.
All right. Good night. Good night, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
This is the part 2. I'm not make your head hurt me, but I was the one who called in after Baba Tunde talk about the quote and say, well, I understand very much trying to say. And man, you can't go and scratch your head again. You see, people like Manu and Tennessee, when me there in the chat and I give some comment, them agree, them pick me up, But I'm not a Muslim man and say things that I don't agree with them lick out. But where Babatunde, I think Babatunde said, even if that is not what he's saying, but what I am saying is that the national team is not quota or whatever, but you have to sort of give some people exposure because we will have talent. But if you're like tearing up the USL, okay, you're a great talent at USL now, but even the recruiters looking at you, they're judging you based on the fact that you're playing against people of that level. But when you're playing on a national team and you're playing with an Argentina, you're playing with a Chile, you're playing with a Uruguay, you're playing with a Brazil, you're playing with England, and then you also show that talent is a different look, okay? So what we are saying is that the national team, okay, we have to always be mindful of leaving some space. We don't want to say quota, but it's not, we don't want to be the people them against development, okay? But you have to give exposure to some of the local talent. It's not like we have a quota system and say, no, it's quality still, see? But we have to give them exposure. See, I'm a mention Bibi Gardner because me know Bibi, me know of Bibi Gardner. Me go win my store, little years ahead of him. See, so me know him when he was little and stuff like that. No, okay. But remember the trajectory. The national team give them under the exposure. Okay? And even Ricardo Fuller, to an extent, I don't know much about his detail, but I see him on the chat a couple of times. It gave him exposure too. Then Luton Shelton, okay, rest in peace. It gave him a tremendous exposure too. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. Okay, it's not like we're going, but if we're going to just take the best talent that Jamaica have to offer, we'll have a collection of great players, but we won't have a team because the next thing the local man them bring. Okay, when you have a man from Tivoli, you have a man from Beverly Hills. Okay, you have a man from Birmingham, England. Okay. You have a man that there, when you put it together and you get out of many, we are one sort of thing. That in itself, that culture, Zin, that the psychology of playing in an environment like that, okay, it's great. It's a great thing. Zin, and there's an aspect of football that we don't talk about, and it's the mental aspect of football. We just get the best collection of players and stuff, and people have that mental, that attitude, that fortitude. In terms of fighting, then because whenever you mention 1998 team, people say don't go back so far and stuff like that. Okay? But when the man they play, the man they leave them all on the field. Even Paul All at the time, when Paul All play, Paul All run like a constant engine. See? Because the man come in an environment where him see the commitment, him see the seriousness, and every man want a boss. Okay? So all of that you won't just get when you take up players from all over the world and put them together. Oh, they're the big best players. So that's all we are trying to say. We're not talking about no quarter like 4 from here, 4 from there. No, then we're not talking about that. And we're not talking about the coach that will push them players because of them play and them want the money after them and all that. We're not talking about that. But we are saying we always have to be mindful. And frankly, if we are pragmatic enough, that is. Even the current coach, Al Grimson, is mindful of that. He is mindful of that. Because the next thing to the local players, them carry them family. And them family are going to fill up the stadium. Okay? And them family, them friends are going to fill up the stadium. Them entire community are come for watch the little brother with them grew up with. See? So all those dynamics, my youth, that play. Whether we like it or not, and there's a pragmatic way, whether we are accept it or not, that is going to happen. And that will forever happen, right? As how I see it. And that's it. Take care, Ryan. You at least your head not hurt it tonight. I see all that smile. Take it easy. No quota.
I smile because all of the man them at my time. I just keep talk. Me not get no time for talk the last 20 minutes, you know. So I just you know.
Come true, sir. Come true. Make we hear you, sir.
Hey, Carla. Big up yourself, Carla.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Yeah. All right.
Make we hear you.
So, based on what you are saying.
Yes, sir.
Babatunde.
Yes, sir.
I disagree with you. All right, let's take the call, because the call of them is first.
Fair enough.
Agent Tennessee. Yeah,
Go on,
listen.
brother.
Yeah, listen, but you're not
comment.
Yeah, listen.
You comment section.
No, man, Tennessee, you know Tennessee, you go out some madness, because you love the foolishness. You know? Me and you know say you love the foolishness, but sometimes you have to just, you see, sometimes, you know, brother, it's anything where you do, United do, you know, anything where United do, you do, you know. So, the 200 up on a campaign, brother. Like, come on, man, we even talk about them person and come on, man. Yeah, man, just more just sometimes the banter and thing, you know, love the banter and thing.
Yeah, but
and
but
you know the funny thing, the Butler bootlick of them, brother, when they stop this hashtag Craig Butler. Cause the man him realize that really wind up Tennessee them, you know. So them just keep on pushing in the comment section. Tennessee them
Fire light up, man.
The fire light up. United and Tennessee hand pan them skin. So no stop it. Go ahead, Tennessee.
All right. Yeah, but you may say no. You man, they must say, the better they say me agree with me in the comment section. He man never say I no quota, but a quota them at that. See? But when you ask him man them say, you have me a Babatunde I say you will grow on the island, you will pick this man from schoolboy football, you will pick the man from schoolboy football. But I'm super talent. But when me try ask him say, how much of them same super talent we might talk about? Come in a JPL and start it up. Me never talk about national team.
All right,
Yeah.
I can respond to that, Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
All right, so listen carefully now. You see, where there is no proper infrastructure, you can't have any proper order or proper talent on show. Look at how long we have a Premier League, but look at how it's functioning. Look at the deficit. So the Premier League, not since Chris Williams and such start to improve and develop, but prior to that, look at how the thing used to function. The Premier League is not a place for these talent. The national setup is because it functions at a different level. It's not all good enough thing, but it's at a better level.
Nobody give me an headache tonight, man. Don't bother go down there with the Babatunde.
So you're gonna use the national. You're gonna use the national team now as a organized structure. Get where you gonna do with them? Cause when me say
the Premier League team them travel outside of Jamaica. Did you hear that?
Repeat yourself.
The Premier League teams travel outside of Jamaica.
Don't you play Caribbean Cup kind of thing?
No, man. All right. How many times a day they train? What's their training regiment? What sort of nutrition programs they have in place? What's weights training like? They don't have it.
But how much national team play for here, Babatunde?
They play longer than Manning Cup.
So you're going to use the national team as a vehicle for development?
The
national team play maybe about
5, hold on the Tennessee. Is there a point in your life where you stop learning?
Well, man, no matter go back this Babatunde, because I know exactly where you're trying to.
Go on.
This, Babatunde.
Yes, sir.
If you win the Manning Cup, you play 18 game. 18 to 17 game.
17.
So, just put it this way. JC plays 17 game every year.
Yes.
Because most of the time they're in the final.
Yes.
Wrong or am I right?
No, you're right, sir.
JC play more football. Manning Cup team play more football than the Jamaica national team. Because Jamaica don't play 17 game.
All right. The let me respond segment by segment.
You're very good at go back down to the rabbit hole. You know? So
not a rabbit. We have to look at the foundation in order to go forward. So like them say Sankofa, you look at what your parents did.
Babatunde.
Hold on, wait there.
Make tennis finish up. Come on, really school.
Yeah, finish up.
Make him finish up.
Babatunde in a rabbit hole as well, because Ryan, I'm mad with him and that. We respect you. Zane, I mean, I disrespect you.
No, man, you can't disagree with what I said. Nothing is wrong.
But where you talk,
yes, sir.
Right now, that never work.
Yes.
Me don't know how you have to take a schoolboy player, we play 3 months, and put in a national team, who you have to play against. And what the brother asked you a while ago, the brother asked you, like, there's a super talent at what level? Yeah, you understand? Because remember, many of them school where them youth they play against and I start it up. Many of them school they don't have the infrastructure. Them have good players. So people sometimes them and they 18 and play against 13-year-old. You understand? In a Manning Cup. So at them and they have a youth and put out to play for national team. The national team and for development, Babatunde. The best players, wherever they come from, need to play for national team. And you can carve out the national team.
Hold on. Just pause a little, Tennessee.
Yeah.
The ball of them were currently in this setup. We get called this squad and the previous squad. when they go to the national thing setup, do they learn anything from Coach Al Grimson?
Well, they learn team system. But,
hold on. Wait. Just segment by segment. Make we take it slow. The audience are listening. So if I am playing for an overseas team, when I come to Coach Hal Grim's thing, based on his setup, I am learning. What I learned from Coach Hal Grim's, I implement as part of my development. What is wrong with that?
So you're going to the national team to go learn? What to your club?
Wait.
You understand?
Every baller learn from every coach that they play for.
Well, yeah. The national team is a finished product. But your man going to go learn.
It cannot, it cannot be a finished product because you never stop learning.
So you tell me say a senior team and a finished product? So you're going to take a young player and put in a senior team. So all right, so how long you plan to have the senior team? 15 years? Because you're going to do the job fast.
No, Tennessee, you look at it in the wrong way. If I am coaching and my ballers is not learning from something is wrong. There's no point in your life that you stop learning. Why not put in a hallmark on learning? Once you learn and you implement, that is development. I learned from Coach Al Grimson, say, all right, 6 minutes to go. We have a free kick atop the 18-yard box to the left side. Is Babaton that kicks that. The right side is Ryan. If the kick is in the center at the D, it's Tennessee going to kick that. I'm following the instructions. I'm learning what my coach wants to be done.
Babatunde, let me tell you. I understand what you are saying. But what you are talking about, a quota system, you are talking about, but you just say it a different way. You are very pretty tough. But what me I say, brother?
No, let me start. What you say? Quota system?
A quota system you are talking about, but
no, me not talking about no.
Hold on. First night you come and you say quota system, but you are very pretty tough. No, make it look like something different. But
no, sir. No, wait, Tennessee.
No,
just hold on. Let me make a point to clarify.
No,
Tennessee. Just allow me now. Just give me a second. All right. Yes, when I am putting a point forward, I don't confuse it. That's not me. I am discussing one particular thing now, which is succession planning. It don't have nothing to do with quota. I don't disguise anything when I put forward. I deal genuine and I live truth. Go ahead now.
Yeah, but to me, it's all like a quota.
I just tell you that it is not.
If you're going to take a man from SDF, come here, you say you're going to look for a man from the cast up and put a senior team. If you are coaching, all right, you're going to ask you right now. And then this is coach a team moment. Like at any level.
Are you coaching a team, Babatunde?
All right, on the matter.
You, Babatunde.
I coach my academy. I'm not there Phoenix anymore. I coach my academy.
Okay. So maybe because just like you, I like to see your gator when I see that team and see where you do with it. Because right now,
let me assure you of something, Tennessee, as you made that point. You will be alive.
Make him finish up in part.
A lot of the things that I put forward, you will be alive to see it come to fruition.
Danajet. Babatunde, make the caller finish. Carry have more caller need to take.
But what me I say, you see this madness where we want to talk about it. I remember, you know, many people reference back 98. This 98 team, in brother. If I did right 2023, that team now qualify right no. Me I tell you that. Me was a 98 man. I mean it's about Walter Boy. You say Walter Boy I never ball a fan player everything. But what Walter Boy really even do? Well, Walter Boy never play a big club nowhere.
May I respond to that, Tennessee?
Never play a big club nowhere. If you talk about Walter Boy right now, maybe Jamaica people are going to say Walter Boy was a good baller, but outside of Jamaica, who wants to say that?
May I respond to that, Tennessee?
All right, go on. But me hang up still.
Fair enough. All of the ballers that's listening now, here's a classic example that indiscipline and success cannot exist the same place. The downfall of Walter the Pearl Blacker Boyd is indiscipline. He played in the he went to England to play and so on. But you can't discount the success, his skill and his goal scoring attributes. Don't put that aside. All right. What plagued him is his indiscipline. And I tell you all the time, anything that you take on in life, if you are not disciplined enough, there can be no success. And I tell you, no success for Babatunde don't last for a day, a year, or 3 months. Over to you, Ryan.
Carla, welcome to the show.
Hey, good night, guys. Good night.
Come from underneath your bed, man. Come from underneath your bed.
Underneath my bed?
Yeah, man. You kind of
hear me now?
Yes, man.
All right. Yeah, I've been listening to what Babatunde has been saying, and I think I understand the basic premise. But the question I would ask, or before I even ask the question, I would say that we don't have the depth of talent to be able to just bring people into the national setup for exposure. You find that like the teams that you see bringing young players, normally the young players who come in are pretty much the finished article. They have extraordinary skill and talent.
Like, would I say like whisper?
Yeah, or if you even go back, a lot of guys don't like to go back to the past, but you talk about guys like Wayne Rooney, Michael Owen, young players like that. When they came in, first of all, they came out of academies, right? So the academies are actually the spot to develop these kids, and then you pick out the gems out of there, and then you say, okay, well, we squad deep enough where we can carry 2 of these youngsters, and it won't affect anything. But if you bring in players who are not ready, just because you want to give them exposure, and your team is not deep, what happens if you need to make substitutions during a game when you're trying to qualify or win a major tournament? That's not the time to bring people there just for exposure. They have to be there ready to play and ready to contribute.
All right, I can respond to that. Carla, may I ask your name, sir?
My name? Jamaican fan.
All right, Jamaican fan. Here's it. The name is just to facilitate the smooth reasoning. I like to refer to my people by their name and so on. So here's the premise.
Yeah, no worries.
Even though I think the word development is affecting the item, but I could not see another reference again. I could not see a talent as a DWR, Dejan Whisper Richards, and not have that talent in my team. Dejan is one of many thousands of boys that we have out there and girls who have that super talent.
No.
You don't know because they are not seen. They are not seen, and therefore what the brain is thinking that they don't exist. Every parish have a minimum of at least 3 of DWR quality. Every parish. I'm certain of that. Minimum of 3. I'm now saying again. So when I select my team, my Shakwan Satchel and my DWR, they are not preventing anyone else, because I have a main squad again, but I know say I have to build the thing so that when my other top baller transition, I have other top baller come in. So them get a 5 minutes, them get a 3 minutes, but they are there, seeing and building. And as we said, super is the super talent that I'm referring to, and I gave references of what are some of the attributes that the super talent them have.
Okay, so let me ask: if as you say,
yes,
there are so many Dejan Richards in the country. And I you know, again, I'm not going to dispute. I'm not down there, and you're down there. You see or whatever. But then the question would be, why are they not recognized? Do you think there is a bias? And if there is a bias, who are the people who are fostering this bias? Why these people are, again, first of all, the other thing is, again, bro, we have several levels there. So you have the under 17s, you have the under 20s. Are these folks that you're talking about, are they in any of those squads?
No.
Okay, then so you
Deacon fan, you ask a question. Who is creating the bias? Let me just answer that and get that out of the way. Jamaica, as it now is 2023, 12th November, do not have proper programs in place to harness and to develop and sustain the talent. When Manning Cup and the Costa Cup is done, where these talents go? They go into something that I call a slave farm, where this talent is exploited by this so-called scholarship thing. The main body of that is a discussion for another time. I am saying now, if Jamaica, which we eventually we will, we won't always be like this. We're going to have proper programs in place to harness the talent and so on. But you will always have exceptional talent. That is why I call super talent.
Name me two of them talent the way I talk.
Shaq and Satchel is one.
Stop the foolishness, man. Satchel gone overseas, gone play in a league already.
Ask me to name you a talent, sir. I just did.
Me talk about in Jamaica.
There is that number 10, I think, play for Dentil, where
Virgin, me just.
I think he scored a goal yesterday.
Me just want to kill the argument. Me just want to kill the argument, brother.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Me just want to kill it, brother. Cause you just come with this thing where you just believe say we have a bag of talent down there. Talent.
No, I don't believe. I know. I'm speaking from a premise of certainty.
Virgin, you have talent, brother, in the country so long, man. Stop the foolishness, man.
Go ahead, sir.
You have super agent who are go down there. Go look, go score to get player, to get them out of Jamaica. Babatunde, stop come sell unicorn meat. No. And unicorn meat you sell. I'm going to explain to you.
Go ahead now.
I'm going to explain to you now, Babatunde. I'm going to respect your opinion. I agree with some of your thing. Brother, but most of these ball we are talking about, put them in the Premier League. Them can't even start up the Premier League, brother. A Whisper are the only one when I say for the last 2 years come out of the Manning Cup and I say, yeah, that boy are ready.
Are you saying Denzel McKenzie could not do an excellent job in the Premier League or the national setup?
No, not in the national setup, brother.
Well, as you said, we disagree. But here's what I'm saying, my people. Jamaican fan and the other people.
This thing we are talking about, this thing, we don't have that foundation, brother. If the youth them not even the youth them in the Manning Cup and the Dakar Cup, they're not even going to the Premier League or start up, brother. Much as they come talk about for push them up in the national team. Stop over force right the man them Rasta, man. Come on, man.
All right, here's what I'm saying to that again, now, my people. Well, I need you all to listen.
Babatunde,
go on, Jamaican fan.
You didn't answer one of the parts of the question.
Go ahead.
One the thing that I raised was that we do not have a deep enough squad to be able to do what you are suggesting.
And what is preventing us from putting that in place?
No, well, it's a work in progress. No, remember, you have to, let's look at this from a practical standpoint. All right, we have been beating coaching. We have been beating the JFF for good reason, right? Because they have been inept. I won't even bring up the corrupt part. Ineptitude is obvious, and so the development has not been there. You have had, Craig's Academy. I hear you say you have one. We have Mount Pleasant. And I think I've heard of a few more. So obviously we recognize that we need to be doing something different. So we are starting to do what Craig has been doing for all these years with these younger players and trying to get them up to snuff, right? But at the point where this is the reason why we are we have to be scouring the world to find players to put into our national setup because we don't have what it takes to do it currently. And those are just the facts. So if you don't have the requisite talent in the group, and even though we're still searching, even with some of the people that we've brought in, we're still not settled yet. So I'm saying your idea is great. If we had the quality all the way through, and we had that, then we could say, okay, we have 2 or 3 slots where we can bring in 1 or 2 of these young guys to come just to get a vibe. Like I remember when Brazil brought, was it Neymar? I don't remember. One of them guys brought them young, and they sat on the bench, didn't really play much. But the squad is so deep that you have the leeway to put these guys, give these guys a space. When we know in that situation, I don't think we're in a position to do that at this point. What you guys are doing with the academies is the route to go. Develop the talent, get them ready, and then put them into situations where
we're gonna bear fruits in the academy next 10 years from now.
Jake and Fan, I have something I want to say to you before you move.
Yeah.
And this is for the audience as well.
Oh, but you have to answer the question though.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. So the question is about we don't have the level of talent. That's what you're saying?
We don't. Our current A team does not have. Is not deep. We're not that deep where we can give away 2 spots for exposure.
And it's not a giveaway, you know. What I'm saying, it's an addition. But because
be an addition because you're giving away.
I have seen the talent, and sometimes in life it's
only
something
23, brother.
trust in the process.
Babatunde.
Yo.
School no Babatunde, man. Bother with the unicorn meet Babatunde. It's 20.
Listen. If I put forward a premise and you don't agree, I am not here saying you must agree with a Babatunde, you know, but I stand on the grounds that what I am seeing is what I am expressing to you. You don't have to agree. All things in time has always revealed. We can move on now, man. We're not have to spend so much time on this because
No. The reason I don't move on. I ask you. You say you're there. I'm not there. So you believe.
No, I don't believe. No, Jake and Fan, I don't believe. I know what I'm saying to you is what I know. There's a difference with belief and knowing. And Babatunde is saying to his people, local and abroad, what I am sharing with you is what I have seen.
Okay.
And I understand that some of you you're not there yet. Before Asafa Powell and Steve Francis, people didn't see that these things could be done. I'm okay with that. But I'm standing on a premise that I've been coaching the game since 97. I know when I see talent, I know super talent, and they're there. We just don't have the proper things in place for all the talents to be seen. And which is why I said earlier, the Dacaster Cup must have a different media outlet broadcasting. Manning Cup must have a different so the talent can be seen. That's all I said. And I stand with everything I've said. In time will validate the premise that Babatunde is putting forward. I leave it right there.
I'm not trying to tear down your idea. Like I said,
I understand that.
I agree. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But fair enough. If you say you've seen them, then hopefully the coach, the national coach, will see them as well, and they will demonstrate what you're speaking. And then, if that's the case, get into this.
Would you want to give some support to some of the academies we have out here?
What type of support?
Maybe some balls. Let's say you want to support Babatunde. You want, if I can get, some footballs. That's good. Some space to start. But why I'm putting forward that premise is to put some action in the brain of our people. When we talk, we should offer some support. So in any way, suppose it's not football you have, but you have some boots.
No, Babatunde.
I do that for my currently I do it for my alma mater, through my Old Boys Association.
Babatunde.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. This premise where we have these people down in Jamaica.
Yeah.
When other people voice them opinion, I don't like hear that thing where, just put your money where your mouth there.
No, that's not my premise. But I always like to encourage our people to support.
Yeah, but you know,
Sometimes when you show up to training,
this is where me and a couple man say, yo, we need for help, we need help, we need do this.
that's not
We have this conversation.
No, that's not me. But when I show up to training sometime, a boy show up, they don't have no kickwear, no footwear. You some cricketer play.
Where's your
boy now not proper gear? So these are just some things I'm saying. But I'm not coming to it from a premise like, oh, you must put your money where your mouth is. No. Money dirty and mouth clean.
Where's your
Yes.
Where's your academy located?
Okay, yeah. So I am in town now. We are moving from Portmore. When we first started, it was in 2015. We have moved now, and we are looking to set up in Kingston. And we're putting all the things together now because this time we want to have it functioning as our FIFA instructed. So we want to have a board of executive and all these things. We're putting all of these things in place. And we're not going to be only working in Kingston. We'll be working in what I call Paul Bogle Parish, aka St. Thomas. So that's what we're looking at. Well, not only looking, but we're working on implementing that as we talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like your passion for the thing, and like I said, I don't disagree necessarily with what you're saying. I just don't think we are at the level yet where we can do what you're saying, but you are actually doing, whether you know it or not, you're doing what you're speaking about because you're developing players to be able to put them into the pipeline. So we can start from what you're doing and they will blossom.
Good. And I full joy the reasoning. When we reason respectfully with each other, we always agree because some things have to be seen before it can even be conceived in the thought. So I'm all cool with that. But in time, time will validate what the premise that I have put forward because I've seen it and I'm working on it and I'm doing it. And yeah, in time.
All right, blessings. Ryan,
yeah, man, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, come from underneath the bed now, man.
She too big.
Yeah, man.
Carla, come from underneath the bed.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah. I just a call in for just a quick discussion with Baba Tunde.
Yes, sir.
Me hear Baba Tunde, me hear Ryan ask us if you would rather put two ID cup ball at the best side best car. When me understand say you say two good one out there, cause two more whisper out there if you are playing ID cup right now. But the man go ask us say you would put them in a team we play last night. And you go say no, you want to put them in a big old qualifier for the World Cup. Go play against Canada. I can't respect if you say that, my father. I see your football knowledge low when me hear you say that. If I did say last night, me say, yeah, man, that makes sense. But when you go and say in a big old match against Canada, and they say, you want to sell two baller? That don't make no sense to me. That
All
just
right.
so,
Just give me an opportunity to respond now. What's the I name?
Kevin,
right,
aka
Kevin.
Football Hero, aka Mass Defender, aka Tiki Stain. All of them name them in section.
All right, Kevin. So here's the premise. When I draw off my two super talent, they are not just placed on the field, you know. Remember, we're training. So the program that I talk about and I function from, the premise I come from, I don't shortchange the journey to success in order to get there. So my premise as a coach is proper development. So I identify my super talent, I draft them in our training session. They might get them 5 minutes.
So me give a cut this one. But
Hold
as
on,
me
hold
say,
on, wait, hold on. Remember just make the
as me
point.
say, my father, his space, his time and his space go always did it for them because we go always have a B team and we go always have some other match when that important like some big match like this. Me nah say when one super talent did they have to take advantage of that, you have to give it look exposure. Me nah say no, but I end the idea. If I did whisper now, we could have said scrape through whisper camp on the bench, give him 5 minutes. But in a them a big match and nobody else, my father. If you not see it no other way, your IQ low to football. Yesterday match, you them can get a bus. Me not have no. Then could have carry one D cup you yesterday.
Yeah, but
That
you still say them can get a bus, but you limit the talent, and that's
yesterday, no, we're not limiting them, my father. We're not limiting talent, my father. We talent have to prove, say, you can go to the next level. So if you're proving I friendly, we say, all right, we are carry you, because you can give a goal against Canada if nobody
you never listen.
I end idea. Me listen, my father, when Ryan say, so you would carry them in a friendly, you say, no, you want to carry them in a big match, go play against Canada in a big atmosphere. So me I say, what did that wrong with the atmosphere last
night? All right, hold on. Maybe we have missed something. I did mention my national senior team. So whichever game I see, hold on, let me clarify. Students, them listen. Whichever game my senior teams are playing, they're gonna get them 5 and 3 minutes. That's all I'm saying, sir. But now move off of that, you know.
I understand what I say, but
I'm not trying to tell the world if I agree with me. I'm understanding on a certain
we know saying until if you agree, but we not just know certain things talk loud on the program we go. Certain things just not to talk out loud before that. Big man thing. And that's one I think
be a hypocrite.
When the United States I do that, when United States I play some other team, they can be a MLS baller. And when them a play right team, them then carry one MLS baller, my father. Look on their squad. So Jamaica have to do it if we want to reach now. When we are bossy youth them, we are bossy youth them. And when we are sell some ball of speed them, we are sell some ball of speed them. But when a time for serious thing come, we not depend on a joking thing with the national team.
Right,
and I know
let me say something to the
a patriotic thing, this a win, we want to win so much, my father.
Yeah, Kevin, but hold up now, Kevin. Hold up now. I don't want to eye them conflate the things I may have put forward. My premise is not
about one more thing for you now. Remember say we build Junior Flemings, we build much ball already. And then now do nothing for the national team now because they're not good, my father. Then last, we just build them, spend much money on them, give them much food, and then go a foreign gang last because they can't get a game, my father. We don't see it about much.
Wait now. When you're in the reasoning, when the I talk, I listen. But when I try to make a point, I cut off. What may I say again to my people? This premise that we are put forward, we're not interested in selling on a player, you know. When me defend my truth, we're not interested in we don't want the people to conflate the thing.
True.
You have a certain way you have to tread earth in order to attain success. It cannot be short.
But we do it already, father. We do it over and over. That me would call it shortcut. See, if I don't make a club them do it and depend on the national team to expose them.
Yeah, all right. So we hear your premise. I'm stand in mind. I clarify what the issue up front. We don't want the ones them. So I'm say again for those who didn't miss it. Any team, any game of my national team I play, I can have the 2 Super Bowl of them where I can get it around. And everything I say, I got time I can validate it.
So you see 2 Super Bowl of them in our team right now where them a give chance. Trivante Stewart did them my father. And Kay and Anderson did them my father. Super talent we work with right now.
Trivante play D Cup.
No matter if you play D, I my best we have from Jamaica right now. No D Cup baller not the panning level. So him we are work with. When one D Cup baller better than him, we drop him and put in the D Cup baller.
And this is not to say that Trivante Stewart is not worth his time with the national.
No, I tell him my father.
No, hold on, let me clarify, man. But Kevin, give me an opportunity when I express, man. Because I did say in a summer review show earlier that we should not have a national team and we're leading scorer in the Premier League from both of the team them should not be there. So I'm grateful that Trevante has gotten
Everybody
enough.
can do that, my father. And that may I tell us everybody can do that. So if we get Trevante, we're grateful. We can't want forcing everybody. We get Whisper of the year. Everybody, we can't want nobody else in the bus yet, my father. And even
Yeah, man.
can't
I will respect the high premise.
run the clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, respect the high premise.
Ryan, big up yourself. And
big
keep
up
it. You see man them a carry show down, then road them and you keep your talk look more. You need to say nothing else and make him a carry show down a road there, brother.
No, but you move like all right, Kevin, you see that premise then now where you try to tell her one, say, Ryan, I do the right thing. Each of us have a different premise. We respectfully allow others to share. Your thing now is like you deal with some vampire energy now that you have. When you have reason, you know reason for win. Your reason for share. And left it there so. Now come tell the man, say, him not allowing people them for talk. A vampire business that. I'm a fire burn that. Take it anywhere you want.
Baba Tunde.
Yo.
Listen now.
Yes,
Baba
sir.
Tunde.
Yes.
My problem is, see the D cup ball of them we are talking about.
Yeah.
And the Manning cup ball of them.
Yeah.
We need to see them go play for them, the Premier League team them. The amount of hold on.
Yeah.
You see, in a Jamaica now,
Yes,
I wish I leave school. That one of my things, you know, make me love football, you know. It's when me leave Excelsior as a top Manning Cup keeper.
Yeah.
And me there Boys Town, I didn't get enough playing time and it frustrates me. But these youth getting the opportunity now. I pay a look at you, the man them want playing in the Premier League. So them D cup ball the way I talk about. Tell them to go play in the Premier League. The one way I talk about, play for the team them down a Mullines, down a countryside, I will see them. Development that.
And I don't disagree with that.
Premier League and develop themselves, brother. If you can't manage, this is what me I try to tell you. And listen, a more than number of talented player from the Dakar stack. Excuse me, leave and get contract, go overseas. And them have to come right back at Jamaica. They have to come right back at Jamaica because the professionalism not there yet. So playing at the Premier League of Jamaica, develop your craft, playing against big man, and then you perform well and get your contract, go overseas, and further your football and education, and the national team will see you. This thing where I may tell you this now, brother. All of the Jamaican coaches, when you hear them speak, are the same way your Babatunde speak, brother.
Give me an example, cause
whole heap of them, when you hear them I tell you say the coach them down at Jamaica, some of them now have the vision. All them they are focused on them and develop the player. Oh, national. If you think bigger than the national team, Babatunde, that's what we want to do. Coach you them at Jamaica, tell them say, yo, listen. Football is out there, you know. To make a whole heap of money for change your life and change your family life, you know. It not stop on your national team, you know, because the national team cannot make you take care of your family, them, you know. So the mindset, coach, I may invite you, Babatunde, in I too. This thing only had gear look space, no Jamaican youth, them want everything too easy right now. Them don't want to work hard for it, brother. You want to depend on the national team there? You have to work hard and your talent have to stand out. And that me I did it. This is a slow thing about make space and hands out to the one give the player them, brother.
All right. May I respond to that now? So
look at Shaman Mickelson. Look at Karim Paris. Look at Cephas. Look at Norman Campbell. Come tell me.
Here's the premise. All what you say now, or most of what you say, I'm in agreement. So the premise that I put forward is not negating. So when I find two super talent and I bring them in a national, it don't mean that they can't play for a Premier League team also. I'm not saying that. So we balance there. I am not also saying that, okay, the national setup is the beat all, the beginning and the end of everything. No, not saying that. I just share how I coach when I coach. I'm also saying that when I am preparing my ballers, I prepare them to play at the highest level, whichever team throws.
For me, a coach at Jamaica, you know what I mean? National. You know what I mean? National.
No,
you know
no, but national. One of the things I see the eye them doing is because Babatunde have a certain premise. You want to conflict that with other coaches who have a different premise.
Babatunde, you're not just alone in this, brother. You have several local coach have the same attitude and the mindset that you have, Babatunde.
But they have different objectives. They have different agenda.
I can't agree with that, Bridget.
Yo, Ryan, I'm saying, you know. And when we don't agree, we're all right, same way, you know.
When you make the players them lazy, brother.
No, well, Babatunde is not that.
Yes, Babatunde.
No. You see, if you said that, you would have to watch a number of training session to see my methodologies of coaching and how I approach the settings and the game. To say that Babatunde would that not fair. That I put the wrong message out there. Because if you talk to people where have an opportunity to watch Babatunde training session, people were real, people were true. It's a different scenario.
Babatunde.
Yes, sir.
Me just can't bother the coaching, brother. When I think outside that Babatunde things.
But I agree with that also. That's part of Babatunde's premise.
The development of the youth, them, brother. The development of the youth, them, brother. The man them a play at them school. No for them school, yeah. No for the school them where you talk about the deco. Them have them gym and the youth them that they are going at the gym go work, brother. So we are build professional player.
No, then if you are in charge of a program, is you have to lead it, you know. Ballers can't lead themselves. That's why you as the adult is there to structure it. I'm not saying all the coaches are perfect.
Adult them not do it.
A lot of the coaches are in discipline. I'm not here I'm just advocate a premise for how Babatunde approach him thing.
A lot of the coach them not do it. Them have the gym them and them not use it, brother.
And I'm not saying no to that either. We did this so we agree upon that, brother. But I'm just putting a different premise forward, which I think because when I agree with some of the things I'm say, when you mix it up in other thing like no. When we have coaching courses and so, many of the coaches disagree with the premise that I put forward and I approach a game from. Yes, not for them lazy. Me and that can't exist the same place. Because me know what me I prepare my ball of them for. My thing is holistic. When me a coach a boy or a girl, me start with discipline first, on and off the pitch. Your deportment, how you carry yourself, how you treat females, how you deal with the bridging them, all of them things is important. Your academic aspect is important too, because me develop a productive individual for function at the highest level in a society.
Bridging.
Yes.
I, Rasta, I'm telling you this, Bridging.
Yes, sir.
And this is a message when you go back out in the field. And this is a message I preach to the youth them.
Yeah. Go on.
Don't tell them about no national program. Tell them say you develop them for the world. That's the mindset. When me hear more you when you speak, you prepare them for the world.
All right. If you did ask that question, the answer would be yes, because that is exactly part of the premise. My baller, them not prepare and look for no one thing. Holistic means they have a variety of opportunities where they're looking for. Means the biggest team in the world can draw for them.
You know why I tell you this, brother? And this is what me pre-game, bridge. Listen me up, brother. Me see we take a Dakar stack up and Manning Cup player, the best talent them. And bring them got under 20. And them can't even win a match.
Yeah.
So me see we take the under 17 players them from Manning Cup, put them together, train them, and them can't even win a match. It's more Babatunde.
One question. For how long was that team in training before they went into competition?
You say the talent them big?
No, man, no. No.
When you say the talent big.
The talent can be big, but the programs to facilitate the talent being harnessed must be bigger. Jamaica has a thing that they want to take 1 month when they're supposed to prepare 3 years for going to a competition. That cannot work. And that is why I'm saying again, I do not shortcut the journey to success in order to get there.
Yes. Anyway, I disagree upon you on this.
And that's
and
okay.
this thing where you take 2 players out of the Doncaster Cup. My problem is, brother, over the years,
yes,
they cannot even dominate the Jamaican Premier League. Most of our Doncaster Cup, what talent player they may talk about from Doncaster Cup and Manning Cup. I can't even name a 5 player who come from the Doncaster Cup or the Manning Cup who dominate the Premier League. I can only remember a few out of my head where come and destroy big man in the Manning Cup.
Decoy Williams was on a couple nights ago and he mentioned a player that came from Dentil and they had to sign him immediately. You remember that communication?
Yes.
Good. And I'm saying there's many other type of talent out there, but there's nothing for the talent.
You know the problem over Jamaica, we overripe the youth them too much and force up the youth them in a big man thing too much.
And that's not Babaton.
Me did think me did force right. Me did ready for Premier League, you know. Me did think me did ready for Premier League, you know. And even when me leave Manning Cup, you know, I'm gonna play under 21, you know. Me play the last set of under 21 in Jamaica. And it's a totally different big man football. It's a total. I look at Marga Louis like Ryan coming out. I'm come up against some big striker in the under 21 with body big we develop properly.
Yeah. I have a question for you. Let us say you were spotted. And people who spot you were like,
it ain't easy, man.
You know, man, I can't ask that question. All right, leave it.
Man from Chini. Me get over 100 missed call for other viewers, bro. You get like 15, nearly 20 minutes a while ago. Rest it, forget the other call line. But you must have something important why you want to plug in. Me see your call. Go ahead, man from Chini.
Yeah, brother. Sorry to have a call back again, but I want people to listen to me carefully here. What Baba Tunja is saying, a lot of people don't understand, not even you, right? The operative word is set. A national setup, which you set up a program to take this talented person and you have a program running continuously into infinity. That means every time you get a window, these players are in that setup and they are at a high level. It's just like the track and field, Ryan, where these track and you have these meets every week. You have elite meets for athletes who have a certain time frame will come and take part in the stadium. It's the same thing the man saying, and he even got sidetracked. You have a set up, operative word, set up. Everybody who call miss the point. Set up, meaning that a program that is running continuously, that means you won't have to take players for 3 weeks. You can't help a player for 3 weeks. You need him continuously. So every window you get, you bring them in and you do what you have to develop the players. You do skill, you do weight. Finance is important. Associating the finance with the football so a player could understand what's going to motivate you to get better. You know that now in the world is the biggest time for money. Saudi have money, have least
General, if at that we are trying to motivate the youth, them just hold on a caller. Caller just hold on, man. Caller just hold on. You talk about motivation to get the youth better. If at that a player need to get better, him not for play for the national team, man. Come on, man, caller, man.
Ryan, is there anything in life that you're doing that motivation is not important?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Ryan, the setup is because, okay, let me give you an example. England, would you believe that England have the best squad in the world right now and can't win a World Cup? Guess why? Because the coach is depending on the youth program from Chelsea and Man City to feed the team, and he don't spend no time with them, so he can't manage the talent he have. That's why England can't win a World Cup. You have the best talent in the world and cannot win a World Cup. Why? They are not in the system with enough time. That's the problem. And so when you have a setup, continuously taking players, developing them, you put them in from the top man, top level, you put them in. They come in every so often. You will see the result of that. And that's what the man trying to say. People don't understand. I'm not saying to throw a player into the big team. No, that's not work. But if you have a setup where every week, every 2 weeks, Brian, these players coming into a setup. They're coming into a program to do some skills. Because they're in the setup. You call them in the setup. You bring in players sometimes. At some point, you're going to have too much. You're going to say, okay, we have 30, we only need 25. It's the best 25 you will take. At different age level, under 14, under 16, under 18, under 20, and you have a breeder system, feeding program to feed it. If you look at Brazil, Brian, Brazil don't have no thing. Brazil have divisions from division 8 right up. And that's what feed the programs. These players play something 7, 8, 9, 10 right up.
All right, man, you have to show back tomorrow. I have to go take a next one. Big up your team. Yeah.
Give thanks.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Man, you have to show back tomorrow. I have to go take a next one.
Carla.
Hello.
Yes, Carla.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I tell you, me kind of Rasta, he might talk some outdated sitting. For the 98 World Cup, they think they not go work again. You see me? Thing when we think about some grassroots program, grow youth them in a like way. Germany do and win the 2014 World Cup. And how Belgium? Because Belgium national team, most of them play a grassroots system where they set up. You can't have player when I have no experience put in a national team. For example, look at Vinny Jr. When Vinny Jr. Boston, when he play down in Brazil, he still not make a national team. And when he start for Real Madrid, he make a national team. You can't have player when a boss it in a national team. You see me? I have not a better baller did it. Because if you are going to use the cup baller where I play against someone that they might play with someone that inexperienced player. How you feel? All right. We don't want to ask the Rasta say, if you get a national team for coach, what expectation? Because with film idea, I mean, even think he would not qualify for the World Cup. And it's impossible for Jamaica.
You ask a question, I can answer now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me a name now, so I can refer to you by name.
Kevin.
All right, Kevin. So the premise of Babaton, they approach it from. And again, I know when you're not getting any emotion, and don't forget what we are talking about. So I premise now is not, I don't shortcut the journey to success in order to get there. So how the current system I run where you just call player when there is a game, and on my level of coaching that. My team in a persistent training setup right throughout the year. Yeah? No month now pass and my team in a training.
No, but you talk about national.
But if you have a little youth, them play against another little youth, or you expect them to go play against big man and qualify for a World Cup, or even for
which question you ask? You ask if Babaton they are coaching national team, how film set up with a look.
Yeah, me ask because you say you don't have it, so little youth in there.
Yes, let me not answer you now, so you can move to your next question.
Babaton, to me, if your idea or if your idea or dated for 98, that's why we not go back a one more World Cup.
And that's okay, cool.
All right, so about 98 and right now me at 25. You see me? Right now we have one grassroots for the time there.
All right, hold up.
You see me?
We are reason.
Wait,
you said something. Just allow me to respond. So you said from 98 we not go back at any World Cup. You know why? Because the each individual will come in. Just listen, Kevin. You have to listen. The people that are coming out of the administration where take up the football always try to attain success without doing the right things the right way to bring the right results. Left it right, that's for now.
All right, Carla, make finish if you have anything. Cause me have a run leave me, cause me that hurt me right now. Seriously. I have to run. I have to go watch some basketball. For free my brain, my head hurt me right now.
I me didn't want to watch too. Me didn't want to take the Lakers, but Babatunde.
Yes,
sir.
He kind of interested. Me not tell you. Babatunde, but me not agree with him with the young baller them when I have no experience international. You can't call man fi come look for them. And that top of the other one. Film idea with top of the other. You don't remember that, Ryan?
All right.
Tell Babatunde that.
Kevin, I'm going to make this point to the eye.
Your idea.
No, just allow me to respond now. All of the things that I put forward as my methodologies and how I approach things, time will absolve. I means you are going to live for say, Babatunde implement enough of the things that we are talking about now. Believe it right there for now. And nothing wrong for you to disagree with me, because we do it respectfully. Anna.
Yeah, man. But may I tell you, say, all right. With most of the successful national team them out there, they play a bust out in a club football before they making even Mbappe. A long time we are hear about Mbappe, you know. Cause me read about football a long time. Bellingham. But them man they not making national team till they bust up in their club. You see me?
All right.
We cannot look for.
Me get your point, Carla.
We cannot look for Jamaica as a corner league team. You see me? We cannot look for as you see me.
Yeah. All right, Carla. Me have to run leave. Me have to take another. And the last one, these people, cause me the boss right now. I want to go watch some basketball. Carla, good evening. Final call for the night.
Blessed night.
Greetings, General.
What? Nah, lie. The man them beat 90. Oh, the man them love beat 98, sir. 98 was 98 and it go on good and we give thanks. Is that say? 98 different. Them time them man them hungry. I don't know not that time. That's not there in a football right now. The team lack of hunger. To me, the man them are playing now are some a ball of them, but them not have the yard vibes they like the man them with the depth. You see me? What me see with the program still with Jamaica side. To me, Jamaica don't have even a B side. Jamaica need a B side and a C side. Then the coach need to have some man where they are Jamaica straight where have some man different from the man them where him play, different from the 20 him squad. Have some next man where I go and run round and learn a style of play and can see a way of to sieve out them man there. You see me? And that's the way I mean say, we should have do things. As in say all the Premier League club them need to get involved too. Cause it's not just left up to one little thing like 25 man a play against themselves or 30 man a play against themselves. No, we need to see the youth, them need to get some experience. We can't just, as Ryan me so we can't just bring someone and just drop them in our squad. So, because we're going to left out some other man, we're proven. You get what I mean? So we have to have everybody need fair work together in the country. As we said, football and not just Jamaica side, we have free for the man them to play. Because everybody can play for Jamaica side at the same time. Is it? Right. I just got 23 man I met the squad or something like that. And then every man Jamaica volleyball ball, all of them can play for the national side. So the real thing is fair play out here to be professional in your craft. So you can feed your family and your people them at the highest level. So that's the cause even an artist, when an artist I think for do music, him not think say him just want sing for him community or sing just for Jamaica. When I plan to sing for the world and if two alien out of space want to hear it to them, hear it too. So the youth them have to think, say, yo, try to bring your craft to the highest level. And when it got to the highest level, you can't play for anyway. Try to play for Real Madrid. Think about say, yo, youth more you go play for Real Madrid. I mean, I play for Real Madrid, Jamaica side. You must have played for Jamaica. So
I don't disagree with that.
So, yo.
Yeah, that is something that I agree with.
Yeah, well, we can't just tell the youth them about no national team alone. Because that are just one step, one little splash in the pan. Because no money no in it.
And everybody are going to play
No
for the
money no in
national
it.
team neither.
No in it.
How many
People
teams
from
that play
JFF.
for the national team? Nobody
But
now play for the national team.
Some people can't hold on the team. Look on the baller like Ter Stegen. And Marc-Andre Ter Stegen play for Barcelona. Look at Manuel Neuer now game. Him not get no game. Great keeper. Him can't see the national team. That now worry him. Time there Barcelona making money same way. Look at Edison. And Edison will play for Man City. He might pair up the bench.
Allison.
Man, they will pair up the bench. Allison there. You see me? I just saw it go, brother. You have to pretty bigger than just Jamaica. Things that stop at Jamaica. Go out into the world and then you come back and help Jamaica. So you have to teach the youth them and get the youth them that thing. That thing. Just like look on Kirk Butler. Kirk Butler, I bring him youth them to the world, you know. Him not just bring them and say, yo, Jamaica side. You know? So the man, them Kirk Butler, baller, them talk like them don't even rate Jamaica side on a level. Not saying them not love the country, but me I say them not look on playing for Jamaica as the ultimate.
Get it and then everything happen, brother. That's the mindset to tonight. But
I have a question.
Caller.
Give me a name for you, the caller.
I have to run leave the call. I have to let go the caller and
Okay,
think.
okay. All right, cool.
My brain. Caller, big up yourself. Enough respect.
Yeah,
think.
man. Bless up,
Yeah, man,
bless up, with one.
Yeah.
Bless up, Baba.
All right.
All right,
Go
give that.
Talk where
All
you
right.
talk.
So for my closing term now,
It's
where I
a close
wanted.
term, man. I'm just saying, me never want to keep on the caller because when you keep on the caller, it go back and forth and it never stop.
Okay.
You don't want to turn it back and forth much. But go ahead.
So the
Where I go
premise.
say now? You say it because the caller hear you.
Yeah, man. So the premise what I am advocating, what this last caller said, that's part of it too, you know. And I have to say it again because sometime again when them get in a them little vibe, they miss things. I approach coaching from a holistic premise. So so when I am dealing with coaching, may I look on the total development. You must be able to capitalize and tap into all opportunities. Once it is positive, all opportunities that's there. So you're not going to know just be focusing on the national team, but you are developed to play at the highest level and for the best teams in the world. So that is part of the premise. I don't want people them figure say, oh, when Babatunde forward, because I'm off certain premise, yeah, just one track. No. Holistically we go, you know. And I am not a youth who does coach baller on the field. Your life off of the field is important. So what you do, where you go, where you say how you deal with your teachers, how you deal with students, your peers, your wife, your empress, your prince, all of that. You know, what kind of father you're going to be? Yeah, because we understand what we are preparing for. The ball is that powerful that it attracts ballers or youths from different communities. We want to make sure we teach them and prepare them for function in every facets of life going forward. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, the big baller tell us say the baller them hungry again.
That is some. We mustn't. Well, I don't know about the other ones, but I don't use any particular scenario and say it's everyone.
Man, them no hungry, brother. Because when they tell the man themselves we go do the work, them no want to do the work, them a complain, brother.
Yeah, and that has always been the case. That's not anything new. From whenever life started till now, you're always going to have a set that do not wish or is not interested in putting out the work to get the right results.
Anyway, I go watch the basketball because I feel like I'm there for nearly 100 hours. My last two shows them do Babatunde with you, it give me headache, bro.
Well, in time, we are helping to have a different perspective.
Yeah, man, you give me headache, man.
All right, so I'll help to heal the headache in time with the level of talent that I build.
I'm just joking, but anyway, Babatunde.
Yeah. In closing thoughts.
Yeah.
Big ups to Miss Safara Danai, business education teacher at St. George's College, hail up to Mr. Ferguson, head coach of JCR, technical director of STGC, Neville Bell, Marcel Gale, head coach, Devon Anderson, technical director of Heidel, Andrew Peard, technical director of Glenmuir, Lenny Hyde, senior technical director of Clarendon College, Patrick Graham, technical director, Manchester High School, aka Girlchester, all of the coaches throughout. Give thanks for the talent that you all developed to put on show so we could have an excellent 2023 Da Costa Cup and Manning Cup season. We have semifinals coming up in the coming days for the Manning Cup. We have some additional games to close out the quarterfinal round of the D Cup, and the Premier League is getting hotter and hotter and hotter, as Ainika Moses said, getting hotter and hotter, hot stepper this year. So we give thanks to Ryan LFC for creating a platform of this sort where we can gather around and express our views. You don't always have to agree with Babatunde, but one thing we should always do when we communicate, we show respect even when we don't agree with each other. And you don't have to agree with what I say, but when I don't agree with you, I show respect. When you don't agree with you should show that respect. So no bullyism around here, because we're born certain things. So more joy and more life. The match them hot now in a semi-final. Yo, jeez.
Anyway, people, big up on yourself. Me love you, and take what? I watch some basketball. As the man them say, where me I go? Cause Lakers. Sometimes Lakers make me want to smash the TV, but it's another way of free my brain. When Lakers and Celtics are play, I want to go watch a game, brother. You understand? Free my brain. If you talk about Jamaican football, sometimes it can be stressing, man. Trust me. But anyway, people.
Just one more second. The youths them were in a certain eras in Jamaica. I asked the item something. Not even I ask me, I tell the item something. Every life where come out of mommy and daddy, we're not involved in a filthiness, is important. Preserve each other. Ease off of the decadent living. Yeah? If we don't kill off each other, we're not going to have no baller. We're not going to have no mothers. We're not going to have no fathers. Just hold on to life, man. Stop behave like the wicked government, them. Yeah? The people, them now, you have some people where suffer, where hurt. Some mothers out there and father where hurt. Because them pitney get caught up or get killed in this crime and violence thing. We're not going to always be that way. But remember, say for every seed where you sow, it will grow and come judge you. Babatunde and the nation, that we left it right there so for now. One.
Babatunde, big up yourself, brother. Anyway, Babatunde, stay put, need to have a conversation in here. People, big up on yourself. Love, enough love and respect, people. Mad night, crazy night, headache. I watch some basketball and go try sleep before 1 o'clock. Last 2 nights, last couple nights at 3 o'clock. I don't know where this come from.
Man, I live like the man single, man. 3 o'clock and you're up, Reggie.
Yeah.
I hope a wife and make sure the people them all right.
Man. When I get too attached, brother.
How the man attacks them? What do you mean? What kind of?
Don't get too attached here.
Then your wife, if you touch the ball,
just tell us, don't get too attached. Need to give people space, brother. All right? Don't get.
They are no best enough, guys. They're on their situation, so.
All right. Big up on yourself, people. Me love on them. Me out.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Fletman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date